Child, I am literally having the rest of my coffee. Whew. Oh, there it is. Let me go grab me a tripod. As you can see, I'm very much still in bed, still in my comfort zone, auto zone. Um, but more so just like I'm up, I'm moving, I'm getting things done, but it's Saturday. I'm taking my time. I am not forcing it, y'all. Happy 4th of July. Woo! Happy 4th! Oh, excuse me. Child, I'm like, time, boss. Oh, that's too damn bad. You right, you right. We'll be tied in winter. Good morning. Oh, come. Where have you been? I'm happy you made it. Called you right in time. Or maybe are you just more of a Saturday person that's online? Oy, oy, oy. Oh, I am still very much having my, oh, all right. I'm still very much having my coffee, but where did I put it? Where did I place it? Even my animals are relaxing in the house. Usually they're outside doing things. So yes, good morning, welcome. Good morning, welcome. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna just go ahead and make a separate one for the rest of my morning. I don't know. It's a little, I don't know if you all can see, but it's a little cloudy out, which I'm not mad about because when it's hot, it gets hot. Like, so not forcing the day and just kind of like flowing in the day. So I was like, oh, I'll see them later. I was like, no, girl, let them see you now. Okay. This is real life. This is real life. What are we doing? Nothing. We're not doing anything. We're adults. We have choices. If you saved and have good money, you can relax. Lee, what are you doing? I'm scrolling. You scrolling? I'm scrolling. We're all scrolling. Good morning, Philly. All right, I'm scrolling. You're scrolling. You're scrolling. We're all just looking and enjoying, and that's fine. That's totally fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm waiting for the games as well, but that's later on. I could go to the gym, maybe later. Maybe later. But for now, good morning, welcome. Oh, you know what is this tripod? Oh yeah. But it's hard to like when you have a routine, and you all know I have a very solid routine. So when you have a routine, it's very much hold on y'all. When you have a routine, it's very much hard to like break out of it on the weekends. Can I sleep in? Sure, but I typically don't. I only really sleep in on Sundays. But like sleeping in is like 7, 8 a.m. You know, like when you wake up really early for my early birds. Good morning. We've been up, right? But I don't have plans to go exhaust my energy. I'm just chilling. I'm just waking up. Let's grab some coffee. You look so beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's the summer glow. It's the glory inside of me that I've been working very hard. I don't know. Don't get me started too fast. Like I want to play a little today, but at the same time, you know, we have all of I mean, I try not to like over glamorize summer because then it's like I have to turn up this summer. I have to go out. It's like we don't have to do anything. Let's everybody breathe. Everyone breathe. Ugh. But if you joined me yesterday, I did in fact go buy groceries. Not, I didn't go groceries. I had to go buy another water, which I think I'm gonna pile up on water just so I have it in my home because I run through water. So I did get that in some milk. But tomorrow, between today and tomorrow, we will go out to grab some other things as well. So I don't know if we're gonna go out. Maybe later. I think the battery is done. I think the battery is done. Let me see. Yeah, so what are y'all's plans today? It is the 4th of July. Welcome. I don't have specific plans for the 4th as far as like doing anything specific. Maybe some fireworks or something, like nothing, just something to celebrate in general. Hi from California. Oh wow, it's early. Yeah, it's about, I think it's like 6 a.m. Well, I think now it's like 7 a.m. I'm not sure. But yeah, so what do y'all have planned today? Do you have plans? Are you looking for plans? Or are you genuinely just kind of like chilling today? You don't have to tell me your business, but if we're growing to get to know each other, feel free to let me know what your plans are today. Or I might just have like a hot dog in celebration, because a hot dog is very American. Most places, this is a fun fact. Most places have most places have hot dogs. Countries that I've traveled to, different cultures, they have hot dogs, but they don't cook hot dogs like salchichas. They don't really eat hot dogs the way that I eat. Like, they eat a hot dog. Oh, okay. They eat hot dogs like Vienna sausages. Now, they're different. They have so many, and this is something I learned literally last year. They have different hot dogs, salchichas. Like, I don't even, like, this one that I have, maybe I'll make it later today. I don't know. Let me not lie. But the one that I just recently purchased, because I do love a good hot dog. Like, I'm one of those people that in New York City, once a month, I would genuinely go down to Times Square. I would find one of those silver carts. And I'm like, sir, let me get one of those caramelized, onionized hot dogs, like a Times Square hot dog. So it's nothing really special, but just how they grill it. It is different. But anyways, my point of saying that is I do enjoy a good hot dog. But because I live countryside, I've had to test different style hot dogs, which I never knew it. Like, yeah, I know there's sausages and then there's like hot dogs, etc. But specifically, I've had like 3 or 4 different style hot dogs. Like, it's so random. Like, this new hot dog I have, I'm gonna show you. This new hot dog that I have, because I'm like speaking from experience. Look at these things. They're called salchichas, okay? Look at that. They're huge. Huge. Tastes very good. When I first bought it, I was like, oh. But I have my 2 favorite hot dogs that I like. Look who came to visit. I like my 2 favorite hot dogs that I like, but I do love trying new things. And that one was good, but they were so big. I was like, when, I don't know for you, but for me, when meat is too meaty, I'd be like, if meat is too meaty, I'm like, I can only have so much. Oh, all right. Is it 8 o'clock yet? No, I think it's like 7. Okay. My animals are, I'm trying something new with them as well, and not feeding them too much, because I think, is it better to feed a dog once in a day or twice? Like one big meal or morning and night? Because I'm saying this from like my dog, or they're inside animals, but they are also outside. So at night, I'm like, do I have to wake up in the middle of the night to take my dog out? He's still young, so he's been learning how to like let me know. Like, no, yesterday he wanted to play around and act like he didn't know how to use the bathroom. And he peed on my rug while looking at me. And I'm looking at him like, nigga, I know you did not just... All right! But he didn't do like a full, like, I had to be... He kind of was trying to get my attention. But I always tell him, just knock on the door. It's not hard. He's a dog. But I'm just saying, like... Why? And I'm like, I'm looking at him, and he's like this. And I'm like, this little ninja. By the way, it's because... he's been, he's only 7 months, so he's been closed in more than like outside. But I've recently, due to changes around in our environment, 3 to 4, it's been, maybe today's day 5, but he has been, how do I say it? I've been letting him out further. So he's been like running around with other dogs, and I'm okay with that. Let me go outside. I said, if you joined me yesterday, I spoke about this. So you all will come with me at some point to probably after, maybe like an afternoon or something like that. Maybe. Because I'm about to feed him breakfast. I'm just creating a new routine for us, because summer, I'm going to be traveling. Things are going to be changing. Maybe I travel, maybe I don't travel, maybe I don't know. So I want to prepare my household in general, life without Lee. Life without Lee. This is life with Lee. But life without Lee is, there's clearly an absence, because I'm very present in the day. If I'm not active in your life, it's because I'm active in my own. But also, if I've given unto you, that's just by grace and glory. Like that, this is, I love, I'm building my community, etc. But it's not a need. Yes, community-wise, because I don't speak English in real life, and like, that's when I knew, I was like, I need a community. I can't be out here just forgetting who I am. So that's why I have my community, and I focus on it so strongly, because I do travel to other countries. I want to continue to travel to other countries, and it just feels like, well, where's my people? And this is where you all come in, if you so choose. So, anyways, so I am preparing my house to know how to move without me being here, aka my dog, tying him up on a leash in the morning, all the way. That's a lot. I feel so bad for him. Like, if I'm not here, you're going to be on a leash all day. You're going to be on a leash all day. So I had to figure out, like, if I travel, so we've been speaking about wherever Jermaine is, trying to clock my tea. I've been trying to figure out, it's not just like, oh, let me travel. When you start building stability in your life, family, dog, animals, maybe you have a child, you have to rework your whole life. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, all right, I have a dog now. I could travel with my dog. He's not going to be a traveling dog. I can already tell. Maybe. Not right now. I don't want that extra stress or pressure. But I have a community where if I do leave, hey, just, check on this, water here, and we're good, right? But how long can that last? So not only am I planning, like, where am I traveling, how long can I travel? How long does this make sense? Will my dog be okay? So it's 5 days later. Today's day 5. And I've been seeing how, like, yesterday, he was being so itchy. So itchy. And I'm like, why are you being bitchy? He was being so bitchy. I'm like, why are you being so bitchy? Because once you have a taste of freedom, or just not even like freedom, because yes, but once you have a taste of another country, another place, another state, another environment, aka my dog going outside of our normal gate, and I'm letting him free. I'm teaching him, you can go down 2 streets for all I care, but come back home. If I call you, you know the sounds. Hey, wait, let's go. Come on, wherever you. So he's kind of, he hears me, but he doesn't come back yet. So then I have to go grab him, put him on a leash, and it's just like, you know. So I'm like, I'm trying to set you free, because if my dog can go out and mingle with other dogs, have a good time, and then make his way back like my cat does. My cat is everywhere, but she's here more than not, because that's why cats are cats. But like, she's here more than she's not here. But she's on the roof, she's on the other side, she's crawling somewhere. I can either see her, or she knows when to come back. That's what I'm trying to teach him. She's I think 2 years. I think she's 2 years now. Damn, she is 2 years. No, 1 year. I got her last year. Oh, I think she's no. If he's 1 year, time is moving so differently. I think she's 2 years, because he's almost 1, which is crazy. Whew. Okay, let me slow down. Oh God, where am I? What time is it? Wait. Are you guys actually here? No, I'm serious though. Like, let me finish this, because this is good. So, I'm like, now that I'm speaking out loud, I'm like, yeah, bitch, that's matter of fact. So she's good. And I've had to teach her. The only thing I had to teach my cat was how to be free outside. Like, you have freedom, just come back home, you'll have food and you'll have water. But if I'm gone during the day, the window that she crawls in and out the house, it has to stay closed, or there's flies and crap. So that was the only adjustment for her as a cat. She's fine. And she's traveled from Bacalar, from the Lagoon life. That's where I got her. And so she's good. She's better. He's still learning, and he's still young. Speaking of, psst, I'm talking about you. Y'all gotta see who's been bothering me. Him. Why does he have this? He brought it in as his toy. He chews on rocks. Uh-huh. But let me not play too much with him, because he will don't want to play with me, and I'm like, everybody relax. But yeah, y'all, so that's kind of what I've been up to. I know, but I don't, as you follow me and as we travel and get to I am trying to learn to bring you along, even though I feel like the conversation's not wanted. But it's not just, as I've been planning my next excursions, my house is getting bigger. So I'm like, oh wait, I can't just leave him. I can. All right, hasta luego. Bye. You just walk the streets. Just you a dog. You just hunt. You gotta hunt. But like, as a caregiver to this dog that I've adopted, it's like he doesn't know anything else but what I've taught him. So it's like, oh wait, I have to teach him more so that he can get better. I don't even know, but I'm figuring it out. This is my first time having animals. Oh my God, just go outside. Don't pee in the neighbor's yard. That's all I ask. Just pee and freedom. Just go other places. My dog literally only went to go poo and pee in the neighbor's yard. I'm like, now I have an issue with the neighbor. And I'm like, and it's like, he'll be outside. And when I say outside, he'll be out further in the gate and chasing dogs, having a great time. I'm like, pee, poop. Again, it's new. But he likes his privacy. He really does. So, and yes, it's not funny because they were pissed. Yesterday, he poops by the neighbor's little motorcycle area. So they saw it. It was an issue, no problem. I went in 5 minutes. Yeah, they just let me know. I know my dog was, doing whatever. When I went to go clean it up, he peed just to let us all know he was marking his territory. And I couldn't even laugh, because I'm like, I said, why would you pee right here? I said, why would you pee right here? We walked 5 minutes before we got here. Why did you wait to pee specifically here? Ah! Okay, enough. But I have to speak on him, because I haven't, and he will be a part because I'm gonna try to. I really yesterday I was going to, but I didn't want to deal with it. But I want to train him to walk with me off of a leash. I don't want to keep him on a leash. No one wants to be on a leash, you know? But at the same time, if he's acting crazy, because animals, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm gonna check comments. Animals, they act like they don't hear us or slow because that's their contract, but they are very aware. They have something in them that gives them awareness. They're not like insects just moving along a path like an ant. they're their own they're their own. You can see it. It's very creepy when you look too deep into it. But hey, I'm a soul, you might be a soul, these might be souls. That's why then people, not to go too deep, but let's chit chat. That's what people, I've been going down rabbit holes this week. So I've learned so much. I've learned so much. That's why I'm probably tired. I've been, wait, what? CERN? What is CERN? We have a new thing? CERN is not even the name. It's the group. The other thing is LHC. Ah! Oh my God. Does anybody else feel this? Is it just me? No, don't go crazy, Lee. You have to keep it poised. Like, what? Thank God. I broke out a long time ago, so I can be poised and free. I just prefer not to go down that path because we did that in 2023. I don't like to repeat cycles if I don't have to. They're all a part of me. Like, I played basketball growing up in high school. I don't play basketball anymore, but I don't deny that version of me. I don't say, oh no, no, yeah, I love it. I'm more on the board of a nonprofit that celebrates and supports Black, brown, young, impoverished kids that play sports and now arts and skills. So like, I don't deny that version of me, but I'm not her. Understood? A piece of me, but not full. Like, my athleticism comes from my basketball side. So I don't, so like, even though I want to dabble deeper into the spiritual, the unknown of it all, I don't want to sit in that because you can get stuck there. So to all my spiritualists, all of my people who, God, spirit, the things unseen, the untethered realm, be careful. As a woman who has genuinely given to that, and I still do, but you learn as you go. You can genuinely get stuck in a spiritual psychosis thinking it's a reality. It can be for you, but I'm telling you, wait, I'm waking it up. As a woman, I've been doing this for so long, and I'm seeing people get stuck in a like, it's a state. I don't want to get to spiritual psychosis. Spirituality is a different space, like gas station versus home versus grocery store versus whatever. But that's like old. Now people are getting stuck in a perspective that they weren't meant to be in, especially now that I'm learning more about all this other stuff. Okay? We're not going to stay there, but just know. Okay? So, yeah. Anyways, because I'm telling you, look, we can stay there all morning, all day, trying to dissect. And I do keep space for that, but I have seen the hand of God move on my behalf because of crap I've been through, things I've had to get out of, things I had to go through. So now that I'm on the other side of it, I don't want to shut up. I want to. Don't get stuck in your situation. But it's hard for me to say. I don't want to be a talking head. We got shit to do. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Grab your coffee. Let's pray and act. Faith without works is what? Exactly. Hold on now. Should we get ready now? Oh, I don't want to. I don't know what. ¿Tú listo para tu comida? Oh, child, let me tell you something. This light might be better right here. This is where, okay, let me check comments before I start another conversation. Oh, but if you're with me or you see my content from the lagoon, okay, just anytime I say lagoon, it's from the one that you see. I will post content that I just haven't posted so that you all can at least stay updated with the new people that follow me. So the lagoon life was definitely the space where, like right now, if I were living on a lagoon, I would probably be at the lagoon. Or if you remember my Palapa home, everything was fresh air. So instead of it being concrete, it was all like palapas, like palm trees that aged over time, and now I have it. I called it my tree house. So the air quality was completely different because I lived right by the water, and I lived in a home that was continuously alchemized. My energy one moment wasn't the next because of just how I lived. Living in a concrete home or even like concrete jungle, that tight is it's so different. So on a day like today, I'm like, I want to go outside to just move mountains around, but being in a concrete space, it keeps your energy protected, right? So if you are like not depressed, you might be like, I'm not depressed, I'm chilling. If you're in a constant state of like, I'm chilling and I'm trying to get things done and I'm trying to, I want to do this, but I can't, it's because it's tight. So if you're dreaming and sleeping, like my home is a studio. Most of my places their studio. I didn't have a dog and a cat before. So now I'm like, I need more space. But so because of my studio space, I work in here, I sleep in here, I do life in my home, obviously. But but I go out, gym, groceries, other places, just different foods, whatever, right? I don't always eat my own food. I do go out, I eat out as well. So I'm going to make this last point and I'll check comments, but since it's here, I want to say it. But recently, because I've lived in a Palapa home for 2 years. Okay. So like that energy is more potent to me than this. Okay. Concrete. But I've lived in New York, concrete jungle for 8 years. So I haven't, I can, it's not hard. It's been new for me. It's like you go on vacay for 2 years and then you're like, oh, I got to get back to work. And then you go to New York. So it's like, it's two completely opposites. Now I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, what? So today's conversation is honestly your own perspective is what's shifting what you do or don't want. So if I wanted to go outside right now, I could just open my door and go outside. If I wanted to change my clothes, I could figure out what outfit. All of it is a piece of what you want to do in your day. You want to have coffee? You don't? Heart palpitations? You need more water? Chlorophyll, vitamin C, So I just want to give encouragement, okay, before we catch another vibe. I want to give encouragement okay, wait. Whew, girl, so much. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't even know. I do. So after my days of rabbit hole digging, I realized that you should only feel bad for what you want to feel bad for. Okay? If you want to rest and relax at home, free will, do it. Just relax. Don't feel guilty. Don't sit in your home or your place of refuge and feel guilty because you're taking a day for yourself. Your soul may need time to just recalibrate. Shit has changed and is constantly continue. Every day is a different day, but same structure or similar structure. So I just want to give encouragement today because my God, I'm a very active woman. So when I sit down, I'm like, ooh, this is what y'all be doing when y'all sit down? Girl, I catching the bug. I gotta travel. I gotta move. But I also know how to be stable. They're not, it's good. They're both not, neither is perfect. Being stable, being unstable, it's just ebb and flow. Pavement is man-made, and that's the only thing that's perfect or even. Sand, grass, all that, that's pole vault, all of that is, Earth is not even. It's balanced. It's going to give you night and day, but it's not perfect. So don't fight to find perfection. Like, if I walk out here, I live in the desert, thank God. I walked out here and I put on my trekking shoes versus my sandals because I'm going to be walking an uneven path, none created by man. Now there's a clear street where there's trucks and cars, right? So that would be a bit more even because it was leveled, it was poured, it was paved. But life, nature, all of the things natural, nothing's even. It's all just like, well, put on your good sneakers because we might go up, we might go down, we might have to go around. There's an ant pile, there's a snake, there's a, like that's why I love trekking. I love trekking. It just reminds me that my hips don't walk like this. You got to be able to dip. You got to get low. You got to jump up. You got to be able to, sometimes I just do random shit just so my body's like, oh wow, yeah, I shouldn't be sitting like this all day. I shouldn't be sitting like this like it's very much a readjustment of your software. All right, let's check comments. I had to get it off my chest. Once I heard about the CERN thing, I heard about CERN and LHC before, but just like as like a faint, like a fainting here, like a fainting sound. This year is like more potent. CERN, CERN, CERN. I'm like, what the fuck is a CERN? So now, as wisdom, follow me. I know all of you aren't young or too old. You're in that place. I had to make time yesterday and the day before, but more so yesterday. I had to make time. Y'all didn't see me yesterday. For a little bit, I came up for like 20 minutes. But yeah, yesterday, I made time to go down this path of this is how you gain knowledge, understanding, clarity, wisdom. You have to make time for that. Especially the older I am and I have more responsibilities, I'm like, what is this CERN thing? Instead of just hearing it from someone, I'll listen. That's what scroll. Okay, tell me. Okay, astrologer, then there's astrologist, somebody else. Who else? Profession. All the professions step forward. Because everyone has different levels of free time. There's somebody who's studied CERN for 10 years. I just heard about it last year. So I was like, well, let me do my own deep dive because I make space to learn. I make space to expand. I make space to learn. Okay. So yesterday was the day and I did. Let me tell you what I learned. let me just tell you because you probably might be like, well, girl, I don't have time. I'm busy. So CERN is the group created for, I'm not going to say it as a professional. That's my disclaimer. CERN is the group, the product that I'm speaking about is, I think it's the LHC, something collider, black matter, dark matter, etc. Go do your own research. This is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to study CERN for the rest of my life. I just want to know what CERN is so I know how to move accordingly. So CERN is not the accelerator. It feels like I'm speaking about Flash. But yeah, CERN is the group. LAC or LCH, one of those. That's the product. They've been doing different tests to collide dark and light matter. So think about just like the Einsteins of the world. The Einsteins. Think about the Oppenheimers, the oh, my favorite, Hawkins, just those men, those people. And I mean, there's more, obviously, but the ones that we've been able to see through pelliculars. So, okay. If you watch like an Einstein documentary, there's always like this little back room you didn't know about and this blackboard and they're trying to figure out something and words that I've really only probably heard at a basic scientific level, like high school and some college. Okay. So they, in real life, that's what the CERN group is, or whoever they chose. I don't know the scientists or people they have. That's a whole nother layer of digging. I may do that, but like later. I have to create time to learn. That's not something that just like people aren't, whatever. So, my coffee. Ugh. We're doing it. I'm telling you. This was hardcore research. So, oh, that is sugary. Maybe a little bit more coffee. No, I don't know. That is sugary. Oh, wait. Not bad. Hold on. We'll wash it down with water. Okay, so so yeah, CERN, LAC group, scientists trying to find new discoveries, Einstein energy. Basically, they turned off the the accelerator product from black matter, light matter. So we are going to feel the adjustments of them turning off this huge, it took baby, it took them like, I don't know, 20 years to even build this thing. Okay, we weren't even born when they were building it, by the way. Mm-hmm. And so now, as we are in this new age technology, quicker information, faster, all of the things that are moving very fast paced, now that they've turned the accelerator off, which is very important to know. Not, you know how we kind of felt like time is moving fast, but we can't, like, it's like time is like this right now. We can't put our finger on time because time, time is a construct of the system, blase squaze. If you don't know what that is, oh god, I don't even know where to start. This is, mind you, let's keep going, so okay, so now that the accelerator is off, time will start to make sense the way that it should and how it was naturally, organically created without acceleration. I'll give you even more clarity. The sun is going to sun no matter what. No matter what, the sun is going to sun. The moon is going to moon. Light, dark. But when we start looking at them trying to move things along and move things faster, why? Isn't life meant to be lived? So there's something that I believe that they did see, and they were, and then just honestly, like, if you are a science lover and you like science, um I get it. Like, I like science and the level of logicism, logic versus spirituality, creativity, etc. So there are two different levels that I'm noticing when it comes to the unseen, aka creativity, spirituality, dreams, all that, and then logic. So they were meant to do exactly what they were meant to do, scientists or people that believe in science, that in to the point they think they're bigger than the program, like numbers. Okay, because of that, whatever they scientifically concluded within the 4 years that CERN had the accelerator on, because it could be longer, shorter, we don't actually know. Anything moving at a fast pace like a runner has to slow down. They Even the finish line could be right here, but when you're running at a fast pace, you blow through that finish line and you're still running fast to the point you have to kind of slow up. If an accelerator that has been moving for 4 years at a fast, rapid pace, okay, if that so happens to turn off, it's not just like, oh, it's off, tomorrow's going to be different. No, it has to pace itself to, it's still probably spinning slowly. It might stop spinning at 6 months. 6 months from now, it may just stop spinning officially. But right now, it's still slowing down. So I say all that to say, if you made it this far, God bless you. Ooh, don't force anything to move forward, because we're still in the residue of whatever the fuck, excuse my French, CERN was doing. Okay? So as you follow me, I don't mind giving you I love science, but not more than I love spirituality. So I study like it's old, like I'll be like, give me the documents. I'll spend the next 6 hours reading them because I want to know as well. Shit, what y'all got going on? I have to make plans for my life. Am I traveling? Should I save my coin? Should I wait a little bit longer? Oh, there's residue from CERN, so maybe I should not jump out and think life has just changed. No, like, so these next 6 months are going to be vital for expansion for us, but also just for my community. I can't speak for anyone else, and I will not. I'm speaking to you as you would speak to me if we were sitting at a coffee shop just having a legit conversation. Like all that extra stuff is what I'm learning. I'm a real woman. I'm very raw, but because of that, it has definitely put me in bad spaces because I have, imagine you walking into a room of fake people being real. That's the setup, right? But I didn't know that because, well, I have a heart and I love what I do, and I've always lived life from a place of love, not from a, I love spirituality more than science. So logically, yeah, you hurt me, I should hate you. But hate is too strong for something you probably are dealing with from trauma that you went through from back in the day, because trauma is generational and it's DNA, and it's not even you, as a spirit. Lee, how do you do it? It's not them, it's a spirit. Keep it moving. You'll see that spirit later on in life. We ain't got time to try to stop and fight a person. I got shit to do. I'm moving, I'm traveling, I'm global, I got a family, I'm building, I got shit to do. But first, coffee. Oh, listen, Lee, what are you doing? I'm still moving. I'm still here. Okay. So, this is important because if CERN was what was blocking the blessing, because again, if I'm a naturalist, me being raw, all that I show, if I'm a naturalist and something was built to go against naturality, natural essence, that means this science created thing that has now been turned off, I get to shine as naturally as I should have been, because the science is the block. The block has been removed, even though it's still kind of like I said, the residue there. I'm going to explode. I see it. I feel it. But it's like I'm not trying to force or rush it by, let me go here, let me do. No, I'm not chasing. So I want this moment to be very clear. I'm like, I see it as plain. Like I'm having dreams again. I didn't realize I wasn't having dreams because I have I have a solid schedule that I've been building for so long that oof, it has it your routine will keep you from destruction if you have a great routine. And then habits are another process. This is not a positive habit, but it's not the worst, right? And then balance. Water. You make your coffee, have a water. Boom shakalaka. That's the big bang. Balance, okay? So, yeah, I wanted to have this moment because as time continues to expose, reveal, unravel, and it won't be forever. We have like a specific amount of time. So I do want to live stream more with you all. I want to live stream more. I want to be more of myself, aka let's talk about spirituality. I always talk about spirit, so that's nothing I fear. But like science and CERN and all these unseen things, yes, it's technically spirituality, but spirituality to me is like meditation, spirit of God, holiness. I'm trying to be better, Lord, please help me. You know, that person was trying to kill me. I don't know if I want to go back to them, but okay, like that spirituality to me. Science is logic, but it has like this unseen realm to it where it's spiritual, but it's not where I focus my spirituality in. I hope that makes sense. I know, as I don't feed into it, but on a day like yesterday, I will tell me everything. So what is this? So wait, so you think there's a governmental, so you think there, you remember when YouTube first kind of kicked off? A lot of us, I was in high school. So you think, you're telling me that this is why there's somebody always piecing the puzzle. So this is why that happened here, but we got to go back to 2012. Well, what was I doing in 2012? Okay, so then we'll go forward back here, but then we have to look this way. If it's all a loop, if it's all loopy, right? This is Saturday Convo. If it's all a loop, that means I'm going to go back through another cycle, but do I get to choose this cycle? Can I choose 17? That was a great year. So now I'm curious, is this whole acceleration thing, it's like it was blocking our powers because of the magnesium, the magnetism of what this product that took 20 plus years to build by our top scientists, was it built to offset our natural essence? That's what I'm saying. So now that it's off, natural nature, and it has, and I think this is fascinating. Just another, let's keep going. Oh, oh, so good. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's so fascinating because then I was like, I went deeper. So then I was like, okay, wait. To the point my head felt like it was about to explode. I was like, okay, so if this, you know, that meme of the guy, he's like, or the lady. So then I'm like, okay, so if this was created to block nature's natural rhythm, if I'm a naturalist and I agree more with nature than I do with created science, then I'm going to shine through. There's no plastic in me outside of what I consume, etc. But you know, like I have maintained my rawness. So therefore, I will be celebrated naturally because what was blocking nature is now removed. It still has residue, so it may not happen today, but if you're here now, connect with me. I'm going to read comments, don't worry. Connect with me. I'm really trying to build something because when my numbers explode, I'm going to be like, oh, is that Tremaine? Oh, is that Philly? Oh, is that Uni? Like, good. I'm so grateful that we did it this year. Oh my God. I would have been pissed if I missed out. I would have been like, no. I'm trying to have a community end more. You know, I'm not trying to do like I'm just famous. Y'all don't know me. No, no, no. I need my people. Where my community at? Community! Yeah, come. Hurry up. Let me tell y'all something. Okay. So keep that in mind. Also, as my numbers get bigger, my mapping morning is like $5. Save $6 for the month to come hang out with me behind the scenes because I'm not going to want to have this always public. I'm not always wanting to be public. I like my private life. I'm very public, but I also don't want to like, okay, this is cute. And this video can blow up and then reach millions of viewers. Cool. As a lifestyle streamer, I stream typically on a good, like productive week. I stream about 5 to 6 hours on a 5 hour or 5 day week. 5, 10, 15, 25 hours a week. Fine. That's a lot, but fine, right? There's more to that because that's not my day. I still have more that I do in my life. But as numbers increase, my energy and my process, etc., will increase as well. Those who are with me now will also increase with me as well. I still like my private morning 4 a.m., 5 a.m., live streams because it's intimate. I used to give it to for free. Last year summer I did that. This year summer I'm going to be as public as I am, talking about whatever the fuck I want to speak on. God bless my, soul. I'm going to say excuse my French, but I don't want it to be like I'm just public. I would like to have my private sessions where I'm just like, all right, how many of us is in here? Okay, it could be 2,000. I just don't want to, as my numbers increase, I have to tell you this now. As my numbers increase, I don't want that to be like that, like that's just what it is, I don't know what that means fully, but yeah. Yeah, no, as my numbers increase, we may not have live streams like this. We'll probably be out and about and traveling and things like, so when I have moments intimately, they will just be privatized, right? So if you watch it in IRL, a person live streaming, if they're not just sitting at their desk playing a game or chit chatting like I currently am in my robe, right? As I continue, like as more people come to my house type vibe, it will be different. Okay. So I'm just telling you that now. But okay. So, okay. I don't want to get distracted by the comments, but I know you're like, girl, let's just say hi. Hi. Okay, back to the sermon because I want to finish, y'all. This was all yesterday. Well, no, I've been kind of like, I was like seeing it, and then I heard about it, and then I was like, okay, well, let's plan a day to go deeper. That was yesterday. So we talked about the CERN, we talked about accelerator, I talked about nature versus science, and now that science basically science, because the summer is happening now, and they can't hold, you know how when you're outside for a long period of time, and not even 20, 30 minutes nowadays. I was outside yesterday for 20 minutes, my phone overheated. Science cannot outlast or outdo the sun. That's why they're always trying to block it. They're always trying to block big bright souls, because it will go against what they're trying to create: doom and gloom and sad and fear, and you don't have enough money, you can't do this, you can't celebrate with us. Like, bitch, I don't want to sit at y'all fucking table. Pedophiles and all this other crap. I'm good with God in the corner. If that's all I got, I'm watch me work from the corner, and you all have. But God, blah blah cha 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 cha. Boobs out. Shake that booty God gave you. Watch you make it out of this. They don't judge you. They gonna judge you, but no one's. The worst part about judgment that I had to get over is when I was out, like, booty, let's go, body. Mind you, I summertime come, I'm always outside. Now, as I get older, have kids, husband, all that, I won't be out here just popping booty and, but it's natural. It's my body. Like, what y'all want me to do? Hide it? Yeah. So I don't have fear when it comes to my body and putting it on the internet, because God gave me this. If girls can do it with plastic, I can do it with natural nature. Okay. So I don't have fear in there. However, I was nervous and like, oh, my family and judgment. I'm like, if no one's helping you survive through your storm, and I genuinely mean like pay your bills, maybe you need trauma. I went through trauma, so maybe I needed, therapy. Maybe I blase squaze. I found a route for myself to heal, to go through life, to get stronger, to the point that I'm back here with you all. My numbers are growing further than they always have been. But I say this to say, I found a space in life where I don't feel guilty, or I don't feel like I have to give in to the things, but I do, because I want a roof over my head. I do like my food, coffee, my clothing, etc. But for the more so 3 years, I minimalized my life. I wore the same clothes. I just minimize everything. I'm gonna stay in a studio. I'm gonna wear the same outfits. I'll buy new things, obviously. I'm gonna rock my natural hair because that's free. Plus, I could take care of it, learn how to do it, grow my hair back because it was falling out from life stress and just doing too much. Just doing too much. So now I'm at the place. Not even I'm at the place. Life has come back around. Okay, life has come back around, and now I'm learning about this certain accelerator. The thing that I've been working toward now, it has to fight through, right? The sun, even though you try to hide it, it's cloudy outside, but what is that? That's how powerful the sun is, even on a cloudy day. Because if the sun was not powerful, then it will be dark, like it will be nighttime. So I just wanted to, that's not only my own encouragement, but for you, it's kind of like, they say the veil is being lifted. We thought the veil was lifted before. Now that I've learned that this huge metal accelerator machine, that's what it's called, it's a machine. Now that I've learned that this huge, probably the biggest machine we have, maybe HARP, I don't know, but a huge machine that was built to basically collide particles from one side, I say light versus dark, and for them to create some kind of new river, some kind of new flow. They were trying to create a new timeline. So just throw that in there. So because they, no matter, how like I forgot what the movie is, but the end game of Avengers, I believe, and Doctor Strange was like trying to find, he said there's only one, okay, he said there's only one way and route that they could win. Now I don't take movies head on. I'm very like, oh, this is creativity. I'm going to take it in as I please, and I'm going to discern and decipher and accept it as I want to. I don't think, they try to flip everything. When he says from the good team versus the Thanos, when he says, oh, there's only one way that we could win, like, I think they found out there were zero ways they would win. Yeah, they can delay it. Yeah, we might be a little bit more asleep or distracted. We might be a little sheepish. Yeah, 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 yeah. Never thought he had me. Yeah, yeah, Like, I believe within these, I'm trying to mark this moment. I believe in the next 6 to 7 months, you all are going to see what I'm currently saying, but and like it will make more sense, and it will be physically exposed in the next 6 to 7 months. But before the end of this year, for sure. So I'm so happy that I started live streaming to document it. The only thing, not saying I'm struggling with, the only thing I have to remember is just to turn my camera on. That's it. That's the gag. Like, I'm so natural that I like to go live on a lagoon for time and not have Wi-Fi. I love that. I love to be disconnected. But even when I went to the jungle, my first 3 months traveling, I did go to the jungle, and I had to use a generator to charge my gadgets and blase blase. That's when I realized no matter how natural I want to be, or how natural I want to go, because of the world we live in, I would probably have to like find some random island somewhere. And because of who I am, because we were in the jungle, right? I kid you not, my second month, they were already starting to build towers. I said, damn, I just got out here. Who tried to connect to me? Y'all wasn't building no towers before. I went in the middle of a random place that had like three little shops from the mom and pops. There were no restaurants there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I found a cute little space that you could not get in contact with me. And within 2 months, they were already building a tower, so that, that cell service tower, they just had started. I was like, that's when I came back to the lagoon. If you follow my journey, that's when I said, oh, okay. No matter how far I try to go, no matter where I try to disappear to, they need what I have. I'm a generator. I'm a light source. So if you feel like you're a generator or a light source or someone who gives with genuine, like light and dark, there, it's all necessary. I want to get rest. If the sun is out all day, it'll be hard to sleep. Right? So we need morning to get things done, be productive, and we want night so we can actually, wind down, relax, and rest. Same for nature and birds as well. So because they've been keeping on this loop where they're trying to get all our energy, work now, work now, work now, don't stop, don't stop, don't rest, you can't rest, you can't rest. Ah! That's what that is. That will, that I gotta pay my bill. I gotta shot. That's what I do. So now that I'm seeing it with clearer eyes, clearly, light and dark is meant to be a duality, and that's how you learn your balance. Okay, because that balance has been kind of like learned naturally, it's going to happen naturally. If you were supposed to be a big person that everyone knows, and it's going to happen naturally. To force or to fasten the thing, quicken something on your own time frame, rebukes the divinity that God created for you. So when you fast forward, it's like the movie Click. When you get something done or you try to quicken something, because I've tried, but not from like my body perspective. Yeah, sure, fasting, I guess, but that's like, there's a quickening in the spirit that's blessed, and there's a quickening that's cursed. A lot of women are going to feel stuck because they're wearing something that wasn't originated within them. So they're going to feel heavier, and they're going to have to fight further and harder because they quickened something that God said, I'm going to give me 5 more years. Your body probably will fill out. But you didn't give it time. So because you quickened God's timing for yourself, for your own gratification, that's the microwave blessing, for gratification, you're still, because we're in loops. When you quicken something, you still have to go back to handle what you quickened. And it might not be like, okay, for example, women who get their bodies done. This is the easiest one I can give. That wasn't God's original intent for you. So if you quicken it, well, I want to get my body done because of whatever reason you told yourself. because of self, because I wanted. You want something God didn't give you. That's my point. You're out of purpose. So let's stay in center. So because of the quickening outside of God's timing, aka the accelerator, because just let life happen. No, we can't. We power control money. Okay, so because people quicken the process instead of going through it, it's not just about how you look. It's how you handle more. It's how you handle anxiety. It's how you handle. And you're like, people, oh, I'm nervous. I'm pretty sure nervousness comes from instability. I can't detail the who, what, where, when, and why just yet. Let me cook, But from what I've gathered and learned in life, when you quicken something outside of God's timing, which is why witchcraft is not a fun thing, because you're trying to tap into something that God is like, bro, why y'all trying to know all the details? Just live life. But because we're living in this upside down weird world where nature is looked at as second versus first, like tech, plastic, fake, inauthenticity, that has been lifted. That's what people have been praising. When you look at something, you're like, I can tell this is fake. Nobody else can see it. No. Oh, okay. That's how I could tell who's not saying real or fake, but who has realness within them, or if they're just a scammer. So for me as a realist, okay, a lot of my content is based off of realism, if you haven't guessed. I from a real perspective, because I meditate in realism, I create in realism, I meditate, I live, all of it reality. So because I've stayed grounded with nature, and I've obviously had to learn my own process, but because I've stayed grounded with nature, I haven't used a microwave in over 2 years, just to break myself off of it. Okay. So because of like those moments where I've separated from my normal reality to see nature versus tech and what has been thrown in my face. This is all from CERN, by the way. Yeah, I know. Listen. So because I've gone and seen all of that, now that this accelerator machine that's metal based has been disconnected, we're still living in the residue, so don't force or rush anything. Just stay the course. Stay your course. So because it's been disconnected, we are now going to be able to connect. Now, this is still a black screen to me that I'm just putting out into the void of life, because you're not physically here. This is not 3D. Is y'all sitting here, 8 of us chit-chatting over coffee, talking about just life and changes and how to navigate what we're going through, right? But now that the machine has been off, you should be able to feel me. You should be able to through the online. Okay? Because I've been building in realism, not something fake that I can't sustain. No, I woke up this morning, I did my own thing, I made coffee, I popped on. What's up? What y'all doing? Why? So that you can feel me. See me. Okay, that's that lush. Luscious Lee in the building. See me. But don't disconnect from me, because it's all a string theory, right? It's all connected. We're all connected. But it's been their goal to disconnect that natural connection. That thing when something happens in the left side of the hemisphere, and we look at each other in the restaurant, no words, but I peep you, you peep me, you good, I'm good, cool. I don't have to say that, but you can feel me, right? Okay. Okay. Don't overcomplicate it. All right. Let's do comments. Girl, read the comments. Just comment. That's going to keep us flowing. I am in no rush. This is my day. Okay, so okay, Philly's in the building. Roast meat. I don't know. Roast meat? I think I do like, it's roasted meat that I like. I bought a little grill, but I need to buy charcoal, so I haven't used it. But I do like that taste versus like stove cooked food. VSY, I like you. I like those, don't you? Yes. But like what? And if you are still here and I go through the comments, just respond and Oh, XYZ, because we're chit-chatting, right? I know I did my big monologue. Let me cut. I had to get it out. I had to get it off my chest. Like it was literally right. It was right here. Like I want to boob, ladies. I want my boobs lifted so bad, but I'm like, nah, bro. Like just wait. Just trust me. Just wait. Well, maybe if I have kids, they'll like yes. But I wish somebody told me younger, don't take your bra off ever. Gravity. Don't ever take your bra off. I don't care how old you are. Just don't. Oh, girl, be comfortable. Be comfortable. Fuck comfort. Excuse my French. Comfort will get you. Comfort will lag you, baby. Okay. Comfort will have you lagging. I'm comfortable now. I could be doing better if I had my hair off. If I had my no, these are fittings. They're just clothes. But no, still, my afro versus my braids, that's gonna change because people are like, oh yeah, you look good. But anytime I wear my afro, it's always like intense. It's always like intense. Bet you do, sis. Thank you, advanced wife. Let me know what's the deal with the turban. Oh my god, my turban? Is he calling? I am covering my hair shaft as a form of protection. So wearing a bonnet, a scarf, a hijab, anything that covers you like clothing is a form of protection, right? I would love to take this all off right now and hop online. Why don't I? There are system and plays that does not allow me to do that casually. I don't mind. I love my natural body. I love my essence. But the reason why you wear clothing is the same reason why I'm wearing a head cover. So that's what's up with my bonnet. It's not a hijab for black women. It's a hijab for that culture specifically. I don't want to say anything wrong, but for that culture specifically, and really, I don't know if it's just Muslim. I don't know. I like the CERN. I don't know all everybody's details. I just know enough to know. But that is a hijab coverage for them, whether religious or not, but that's their code. For black women, women of color, of black American descent specifically, maybe others, I don't know. We wear it like a hijab, period. Protect our hairstyle, protect our hair, protect our hair, protect our hair. I grew my hair back, so if I have to wear this and feel good and covered and protected, I have my braids in. I'm not hiding anything. My hair is literally done. I did it. Y'all saw it. The reason this is still on is the same reason my clothes are still on. It's just another form of coverage. Okay? Because I'll pop on here. Look, I used to pop on here with just my bikini. And they started blocking me. I'm like, why am I getting blocked for my bikini? I would have broke through the thing I was telling you about nature and CERN. Cause I see all the women, they booty shaking, busting it down, no pants, just out. But when I do it, someone like me who walks in light and just natural, it's like they'll do this weird thing where I can't do what they do, even if I have the body like they do, right? So women will get their body done to have my shape, and they'll get to go out in the world wearing any fucking thing, leggings, lace, and their numbers flying. Bah! Push her, push her, push her. She believes in what we believe. Fake, not real, inauthentic. But someone like me who has the same body, but God gave it to me, I could post it. They will limit me because when I break through, I'll still come on here and say, thank you, Jesus. That's why I've always had to tussle. Lee, you should be further, obviously. But if you're not even able to see that, that's why. So these next 6 to 7 months, just count it down with me because I need to put my calendar up. So I'm betting like a bet. I'm betting on my next 6 to 7 months. Okay, I'm betting on it. Period. And I believe in me enough. So yeah, that's why I've always had to like either push through or struggle. I could do it. Oh yeah, OnlyFans this pay sure. But because of what I genuinely in my life core everything what covers me, because of what covers me, they block and suppress me like they would the sun. That's why they have these machines, because at the end of the day what they want to push, the sun will always deflate it. So we're about to see a lot of people get deflated from whatever fake horse they were sitting on because it was never real to begin with. And now that that machine has been turned off, once that residue settles, people are going to look very different, and it's going to feel like, wait, that there people are not going to be online as much. They're going to be using, people are using AI for their real content. They don't even want to show their own face. What are people trying to hide? I'm here right now as me. What? That's the separation. I have no fear in my natural self because I'm speaking. My soul, my spirit, not my flesh. My flesh is just it's a physical covering. It's a coverage for my spirit and my soul. Really my soul, but yeah. But listen, either way, look, which way we going? Because I can go both. I can go Holy Ghost and I can go hood ho. Hey, look. It doesn't. Which table y'all want to flip today? I'll put on my leopard. I'll put on my cheetah print. I'll buzz down, booty shake for 20 seconds. Get my little fall because we all got a little itch to scratch. Like that right there. I'm so excited. What's it? Okay. You don't talk to doggies like that. How do I speak to doggies, Dylan? Dad mother 88. Hello, Dad MFR 88. Dylan, what's up with the black women with the pizza hats? Oh my God. Dylan, I just told you. Bro, that's not a turban. I know. Why do men wear hats? What? Why is it such a desire for my head to be exposed? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I should keep this on more. It's really itching you like that? They want to see my thoughts for real. Nope. Coverage. Dogs can be irritating, but they're worth it. No. Dogs, oh my goodness. I'm not going to stay too long on this one because we already had a dog moment, but they need to eat their food. Dogs are irritating, but he's at peace. Oh, yeah, he's relaxing. Okay. Dogs are irritating because they they act like they don't know when to sit down. Like men, actually. And dogs are women and men, but just like when men to me that I've dated and that I've been with and that I've like stayed with and I got to see how they move, I'm like, you don't see that thing right there? Where is that's a dog. Dogs just be acting like they don't see nothing. Yeah. What? You've been here for 7 months, doggy. The first 2 months were tough though, potty training. That's why when he peed yesterday, I was like, why did he do it? Was my thing. But sorry, let's go feed him though. I was like, why did he do it? But I just know he's in that stage. He's kind of like in not his like terrible twos or anything. And maybe if you have a dog that's older, let me know. But yeah, I don't know why he did that. We've gone through way too much for him to act like he doesn't know how to use the restroom. But we are on a new schedule, so I feel like he just wanted to show out a little bit. I didn't make a big stink about it. I tied him up. I was like, you go outside. And he ended up, I don't know. I think it's just new for him because where he typically will use the restroom over here, he can't. So we have to adjust. And now he can't, I have to okay, pee over here. Outside of the gate where our neighbors are, you are free to pee and poop, But I don't want to walk him on a leash in our little area. It just feels too controlling, and I don't want that for him. Even I don't want that for me. I want to be like, yeah, no, go out, do your thing. I'm busy. I love you. Be good. Stay focused. Don't be doing nothing crazy. I'm gonna tell God to kill that whole shit if you do. But other than that, I'm free. I'm good. You're good. We're all good. I don't, I'll see you later. I want that for my dog, but clearly that's different, right? A man, same. Don't no googly eyes. Don't be creepy. Don't be weird. Don't no sexual. Just don't do all that shit. Don't do it. And you're free to go and be as you please. As you, because I do too. I'm trying. I ain't got time. So like, yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. But either way, I do love my dog, and I just, you know what it is too. I love the energy of a dog. My cat is very relaxed, and I love that as well. Look, look, look. You ready? ¿Tú listo? Why you open your leg? They don't want to see your little poom poom, or no, his little ping ping. So he's a he, and the cat is a she. He's so funny. Too funny. Yeah, dogs have a soul. I think so. When I look at his eyes, I'm like, Father God, I pray there's nothing crazy, because my dog sees me and see him. That's why when he did I looked like this little ninja. Who this little ninja? My little blackie. I'm not gonna call him blackie. His Armando. His name in Spanish is Armando. ¿Tú listo para comida? Oh, watch this. Look. ¿Tú listo para comida? All right, let's go get you some food. All right, y'all stay over here. Aha! Look. Are you ready? Ready for takeoff? I'll come back for comments. Let's get them settled outside. Oh. Get a little massage. Let's go. Oh, my cat. She's coming downstairs. Hey! Speaking of routine. It's hard to like change the routine sometimes. All right. Yes. Un momento. Okay, para tú. Close our door. Mira. Un momento. Ajá. ¿Listo? ¿Dónde tú? Tranquilo. What? No, es no para tú. Give me. Es no para tú. Move. All right, para tú. Para tú, dear. Oh, no, poquito más. Ajá, para tú. Yes. Okay. Whew. So again, I'm training them new for trying to eat not as much in the day, because more poop, like there's nowhere to go up to, like they can go in the bathroom over here obviously and I'll clean it, so there's no problem, but I'm trying to train them like hold it and we'll go out for a walk with there's grass and it's green. It's more comfortable for them. Like I didn't have a dog in New York specifically because I didn't need it. Oh, hold on. My dog is like, come on, bro, you still chatting. Oh, momento. He's only so patient when it comes to food. Para tú. Ooh, look at you. You gotta tear it up. All right, enjoy. Now, what are we gonna eat? We need to make some food as well. Anything else? Everything good out here? All right. So now they stay their booties outside, and if it gets like hot or something, I usually bring them in. But it's Saturday, so we all got to kind of like just chill in the crib. My cat was out exploring, finding new routes to climb. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Woo! I feel good. No, thank you. Oh. I'm so happy I got it off my chest, y'all. Oh. Child, yesterday my head was throbbing. I said, I got to tell them. I didn't say that. I was in my mind. I was like, I don't know. I was like, no. And then the spirit just moved through me. Let them know about the shift before they make decisions. And it's not time yet. Because there's a battle, right? Like I was saying, there's like light and dark, good, bad, now, tomorrow, yesterday, future. So yeah. We're not gonna go back through it, but if you stay with me through that, thank you. Let's warm our coffee up. Let's get ready. Hold on. Oh, maybe we should. There's so much we could do. I do. Oh, God. All right, before we move forward, let's do comments. Thank you, Mark Berry. I can't see comments. Keep it cute in the comments or you'll get blocked or muted. Do I have a moderator in here? I think you are moderating. Okay. Thank you, moderator. I forgot we're growing. What is the drink you're having? I'm currently I'm simply having my coffee. And then the water had a little bit of chlorophyll. We'll refresh it. I'm just kind of like getting out of bed, even though I've been chit-chatting, but I'm just kind of getting out of bed. Spiritual psychosis is a great way to put it. Literally has happened to me. Oh yes, that MFer. Honestly, yeah, and what I've learned, because people try to put, I was in a spiritual psychosis. Forget what people try to do. I was in it myself. As a spiritualist, it's good to go through it. It's good to go through it, but you can't get stuck in it, right? So a spiritual psychosis is once you step into the realm of the spirit. So let me give you an example. So this is spiritual and this is physical. So if you're like, oh, I'm living physical, but something happens, usually like a death or just something usually happens in your life that sends you down the rabbit hole or the realm of the spirit to get to the spiritual side. So now you're looking at the physical, you're like, I'm not my flesh. I'm bigger than what I see. This is not of me. I'm the creator. If you get stuck here, but from a negative, because in the realm of the spirit, it's negative and it's positive. So because there's dark and light. So if you're doing it from, so once you step into the spirit, because everyone goes through it. Some people decide to go with the dark side of the spirit, and then some of us choose the light. Okay, that's why we have demonic entities and demonic people doing heinous crimes. We all have our kinks, but some people just take it way too fucking far. Excuse my French, literally. So, bye. Light, dark, and just spirit. Paul's physical, just spirit. So because it's like, light and dark, I don't know the age specifically. I have my theory, I have my thoughts, but we'll hold on for that for a second. Everybody goes through a spiritual process, period. You can't deny it. You can't ignore it. If somebody doesn't want to go through the light side, aka go through their traumas, go through their darkness, heal, be a light in the world, have positivity, say good morning, speak positive things, love their children. Like that, this right here. I can stay there. I war. So that is one piece. The other piece is literally, I don't want to see anything. That's not my issue. I'm going to close my eyes to what did happen. I'm not going to speak. That is choosing to be blind. That's also darkness. Well, kids are soul. They're aware. We can do things to them. That's like choosing to not see that clearly that's not good to do. Right? So that's choosing darkness. To not see something is also compliant. I'll speak. Who needs me to speak up for them? I have no problem. I've stood too strong for too long to start bending because of what? Right. Okay. So I enter spirit. We all enter a spiritual realm, and then we choose to go through the fight of life, darkness. It's for me. It's against me. Whatever. And then the darkness is just negativity. Positive, negative. Here's the spiritual psychosis. Are you ready? Let's warm my coffee up. But here's the spiritual psychosis. When you don't know, when you enter that spiritual space and you don't know if you should choose this or choose that, and you're looking at the physical that you just came from, like, I used to be doing this, they were for me, and now you're in the spirit and you're seeing that that person wasn't actually for me. That person actually set me up. That person, physically, they were there, but now that I'm in the spirit, I can see that they are not who they present themselves to be. Okay? When people get to that place, that's where spiritual psychosis happens, because you're like, man, nobody's actually for me. I've spazzed out in the spirit because I didn't want to get stuck. If you don't release what you learn, you get stuck in the psychosis. That's long story short. Okay? If you don't release what you learn, it's like, not saying let it go. I'm just saying, if you don't speak it, if you don't say it, if you don't confront it, it will chew and swallow. It will chew you up, swallow you whole, or chew, swallow you, whatever, and then it will spit you back out, and you're stuck looking at yourself from a negative, dark space. I rebuke that. That's crazy. What? Oh my God. So yeah, I come to free my spiritualists who are stuck in a psychosis. And it doesn't have to be this whole thing where people are like, oh, they're after me. Yes, that's a huge one, because you do start to feel the unseen spirits that do dwell around you. That's where that feeling. And we have cameras everywhere. So not only people think camera, oh, they're surveilling me on the camera. Souls are surveilling you from the realm of the spirit. Spirits are surveilling you all the time. Fuck the camera. Excuse my French. The camera is just a physical reality of what's happening in the realm of the spirit. So yes, they're watching us. Oh God, bless my words. Forget them. Spiritually, your great-great-grandmother could be watching you. Your uncles who set your great-great-grandmother up and got raped by the person, or blah, 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 they are watching you. So to fear a camera is like, that's low vibrational. Fuck the camera, the spirit is watching. I don't got nothing to hide. Why? Because even when the camera's not here, I still can feel the eyes on me. Not because of my TV that can be unplugged. Any electronic can be unplugged or put away. They don't have that power. But the realm of the spirit can see and feel all things without a device. That's natural in nature. You understand? So it's like, no matter how you slice it, there's nothing you can hide, which is why the reveal has to and will happen no matter what, because it's like, it has to. It's physical I don't know how to, I'm not going to stress it, but physical is light work. Spirit is hard. Not because it's heavy. To close your eyes and start to see things without actually seeing them, and then to open your eyes and say, well, I don't see it here, but you got to trust it, that's hard. If God came from a cloud, people would still deny that ain't Jesus. That's an alien. They want to alienize everything so bad. So when and if, who knows if that will ever happen. My point is, if that's what you're waiting for, you already missed the plot. If you're waiting for a physical manifestation, don't mind if I love a confirmation. Show me my numbers that I know exist in real life. I've met people with millions of followers and no presence. That's scary. You got all the numbers, but I can't even feel you walk into a room. Yuck. I'm good. Lee, what are you doing? Protecting my essence. They don't have nothing. I was a producer in New York City. Like, I'm not saying I hung around these people, but I worked with them to produce whatever we were doing. When people say they're soulless, that's a real thing. They don't have this. This I can say, I can get on here and be like, yeah, let me, Yeah. Right? That that I produce events for someone who is literally a billionaire and who has all these followers, but they didn't even recognize her when she was walking to the place. That's when I was like, oh, I'm lit. It's me. I am a generator. Because if I can walk into a room, good morning, this is my real life. Good morning, buenos dias. Oh, girl, I'll sit there and chat with them for 30 minutes. Yeah, I just practice my Espanol. And then we're just chit-chatting and chatting the chit. That's a presence. That's an energy. I have something to speak about. I can give it. I can exchange it. Matter of fact, I can stand on it because I've lived it. I didn't just hear about it. I lived it. The whole thing trending right now in Miami. Oh, my Miami days. Whew. I was 19 with a buzz down middle part like Sexy Red. I had long red hair. My color game. Yeah. But it's not the same because I'm not 19 anymore. I was in Memorial Weekend. And when they started shooting, I said, ooh, never again. Girl, we not from this street. We not from these parts. We need to change our life. We could die. They shooting. Girl, I'm running in hills. Ah! I had to get out of that. So I moved to New York. So funny. All right, comments. Let's do some skincare. But great combo. I'm loving it. This woman is beautiful. Be Will, if you're still here. Hi. Happy Saturday. Happy 4th of July. Happy boom shakalaka boom. No, just happy new day. The burden of free will. Yeah, I think the older we get, especially if you do start traveling more, the older you get, the more you start traveling more, the more when I come back from not being in the States I haven't been in the States for 2 years. My potency is going to be very strong because I haven't been where you all have been. Oh man, I'm gonna walk around I might look like an alien. I don't know. My energy may be something completely different because I have not been, I'm going to be new to the States, technically, or not even new. I'll say refined, refreshed. So if you've been working drained and tired, and then somebody like me comes in like, oh my God, I'm coming out there like, hey, let's go. Because I haven't been in the States in 2 years. Look at how people from Europe are responding to being in the States. It's different. So when you step out of the States, you can feel the difference. When you step in the state, you can feel the difference. I'm it's so crazy. I'm like excited to have Chipotle. Ugh. Crazy. Processed. I live in Mexico, so I literally have Mexican food all the time. Not as easy as you think you would find it, but I be trying. Who got it? What, Mama, you cooking? Okay, I'm gonna come out your crib 12 o'clock, or I'm gonna grab you a plate. That's my community. But I be at, who could, abuela, hola. ¿Cuánto es para mi comida? Okay. City, the other day I found a lady over here who cuts chicken up. Text me when it's ready, I'll come pick it up. Still blood on the chicken. So I do eat real good food, but it's just authentic and natural. But there are days I crave Subway. It's the American in me, in the processed food. But processed food is everywhere. Glad I found your channel. I'm so happy you made it here too. Now listen, if I did not even pop up online today, that you must be you, because you that mother. Mr. 88. I might just say Mr. 88. Yeah. If I didn't come on today, Mr. 88, you would have never met me, and I would have never met you. But I'm woke now. Now I'm alive in effect. You know what though? Energy creates more energy. Energy begots energy. I learned that from watching a Chinese. I learned that from watching old people run. I'm like, why are you not at home chilling? Oh, because you get stuck when you sit on the couch too long. You can die there. Oh, okay. Come on now. Why I love your buns. Thank you. I've been working even hard on them. Marie, oh, Ghost in the Shell. Welcome back. Dreams are important to release energy. CERN is amazing. Please don't hide. Yeah, dreams are important to release energy and to receive energy. So if you're in your waking life, if you're on your phone, you're distracted, you're just busy, it doesn't not even tech, family. Pause tech, the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no limit to what can distract you. You can distract yourself, right? Like I'm chit chatting, I could be doing my skincare, but I'm also not in a rush, so we're just kind of like flowing. But let's do skincare as well because y'all can hear me, right? Okay. So, um, because dreams are a way to release your creativity that you may feel like you can't release in your waking life because of suppression. My content is definitely suppressed because I see who trends and I'm like, well, what's different between me and them? Is it energy? Because if it's physical, I can throw on lashes, do my hair, put on that trend. I could buy the same outfit. So what is it that blocks or pushes people? An algorithm. An algorithm is what exposes you. People are what gravitate to stay or not stay. But if you're not even being pushed out, aka suppressed, then it's like for me, I focus on us. I focus on me, us, we, what we're doing. I just focus on what I'm doing. Yes, I see my numbers. Am I growing? Is it working? Is not? Sure. That's just for adjustment. Should I go vertical? Should I go horizontal? But it doesn't stop who I am or the flow and what I'm building or creating because I'm me in real life and online. And that's what I'm building. I'm not building something I can't sustain. If I want to come on here at any moment in my life, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and just have coffee with y'all, I can. It's only 4 people. That's all I need. Shit, how many more? Like, what? How many more people? Yes, I would love billions, but I'm okay with taking my time, getting more comfortable, creating a community. Like when I hop on here, I'm like, oh, what's up? Who in the chat? Okay, Ghost in the Shell, I see you. B Will, you're new. I remember. I have good memory. But yeah, I do believe that dreams are a way to receive and release. So when we're not having dreams and we're blocked, aka not able to sleep, if you really only need technically like 5 hours of sleep, like a good 5 hours. But a bad 5 hours will have you feeling groggy, blah, blah, blah. You could also take a nap for 2 hours or an hour. That add to your 5 hours. That's 6. So like if you, I used to split my time, my sleeping up because I couldn't, it depends. It depends. Here, it's easier, no problem. But summertime in general, because it's just hotter, you have more energy. And that's not a bad thing, that's positive. But if you're like in winter season energy, aka you're trying to like stay low key, you're just trying to stay comfortable, you're happy with where you are, you don't feel like fighting, that's fine. Take a break. Just don't get stuck in your break. Like the spiritual psychosis, you can get stuck in relaxation. It's they're not the same, they're similar, you know. I'm just doing some hydration to be honest though. I did that last night. Mm. Where is my other? Oh, there it is. Let's do a little bit of this. I need to get something like this for my hair as well. I could use this for my hair, but I probably could. Probably could. What was I saying? I don't know. This is my Saturday light, my light Saturday. Oh yeah, you can get a good 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and I think that's more than enough. I will recommend, like, if you work hard, if you're a hard worker, because not all of us work hard, but like if you are a hard worker, I kid you not, then afford yourself a day. At least if you can afford to do this weekly, amen. If you can't, at least once a month, where you do any and everything but nothing. Like whatever you want. You want to stay in bed till 12 p.m., fine. You want to stay in bed all day, you want to eat from your bed, fine. But you have to turn up afterwards. At least for a week. Okay, what do you mean? So yesterday was my like deep dive day. I typically don't do it on Fridays. I'm typically outside doing other things. I didn't. Yesterday I was like, let me do a deep dive. I have plans. Summer's already here. Things are moving. I can't stay in this 2 day. Not. I don't want to call it depressive state. I call it a depression state. Like I'm trying to depress, not depression. That's the complete like you just dark and not doing nothing. No, there are days. Yesterday specifically, I was just in my bed. Nothing changed except being in my bed. Look what you're doing. I'm ready for the day. You want me to go somewhere? I'll hop out. I'm ready to go. My hair is done. I have a cute little outfit on, but I'm just chilling in my bed. It's comfortable. It's cute. It's cozy. It was cold for a little bit, and it was just comfortable, right? But I still cleaned. I still did my routine. I had like a look. No, I finished laundry the other day. But I was just doing things from my computer, but from my bed, and I didn't live stream or anything like that. So that's fine. But when you start to sit in that for 3, 4, 5, 6, that's depression. The ion has come. Depression, that last yawn, that comes 3 days into your, oh, I'm only gonna take a day off. 10 days later, bitch, you ain't move, you ain't do nothing. Just stank. Fellas, men protrude out a smell. Eat more fruit. Seriously. Ooh, feels so good. But yeah, eat more fruit in general, especially in the summertime. There's gonna be a stench. That's why I'm like, if I don't mind going to New York or any city place, but like in the summertime, I need fresh air because everybody's smell is gonna be like ruminating. And if there's no plants or greenery and cell towers are everywhere, it's just like everything that's going to be anything in the sun is going to have a scent. So now we're going to start to smell people. You know how we have 5 senses? You can see, you can hear, you can taste, you can smell, the touch. Well, I think we're about to go. I think summer might be the season of smell. So how people really are living, we're going to smell it. So if I smell like ganja or coffee, I think between ganja and coffee, I'm good. I hydrate, I have my chlorophyll, I do all my things, but I have my pleasures. Don't get it twisted. 2 cups of coffee? Whoo! Don't call me an addict. Caffeine will have me. I'm like, is this speed? What is I'm like, bro, this feels like what's that one drug I did in high school? No, college. What's the one that has you like moving too fast? That's what caffeine is. It's the same thing but different. Not same, similar. But what is it called? I can't think of it. Not speed. I think there is a drug called speed, but there's another one I used to do in my college years when I lived in Miami. But I think it's called. It starts with an S, maybe. I don't know. I haven't had it in forever. I think me and Matthew probably did it once when we were partying somewhere. Girl, we used to travel and party and travel. The things that I've done. I mean, listen, my friends, my party friends, they're wealthy, but I had to get out of it. I had to get out of the space. I'm like, bro, y'all got it. If I do want to party, I'll come by, but when I party with people who turn up, I had to pull back because it's like, oh, y'all do this weekly? Okay, I'll talk to y'all in a couple years. No, but summer usually is my time where I'm outside. I just don't know where I want to go. We'll see. We'll figure out somewhere.
All right, comments. Please don't. Was there a specific moment that led you to make that change? I'm going to assume, B Will, you're talking about the change of what? Oh yeah, B Will, if you're still in the chat, I'm not going to guess. Let me know which change specifically, because I've gone through multiple transformations. My more recent one has been, I don't like to say removing from myself, but expanding from the US globally. Mexico is a place I decided to land because it's just that much easier, because it's closer to the US. That's why I say it's easier. If I need to catch a flight somewhere, I can. But like China, that would be a whole day. That would be a full day. Ah. Oh, get that neck right here. Carrying my head, honey. But yeah, that was the only one. Spiritually, I've been on my spiritual path. You have to understand, at 19 was when I left home to start my journey. That's when I had received a vision. I'm coming up on 10 years, which I think is phenomenal. But my spiritual path, I've been on for 15 years, which is why I'm not easily shaken. What? Whew. My grandmother taught me how to tarry. So if that's just what it is, then if I'm going through an experience and I have to just sit and wait, I'm not happy, because of course I'm seeing everyone else around me move. But if God's saying watch and pray because I'm doing something, don't get distracted by what they're falsifying in front of your face. Because I've lived in Miami for years. I've lived in New York for years. I know how it gets down. I know how it's done. I know the truth behind what people present. I'm a producer. But I started as an actor. But before acting, I modeled in Miami. So I've gone through it, but I made it out. But I didn't make it out of nothing. I'm definitely an entertainer. Credentials, period. I've commercials, TV shows. I've done runways. I've produced with Kanye West. I was with Kanye with his first, when he first did Madison Square. I was there. So like my experience speaks before I do, which is why my presence is so strong in real life. You will experience it, don't worry. But like learning how to be online was actually actually a little harder, because I'm very vibrant. So imagine trying to take the whole vibrancy that I bring in real life and try to put it in this little frame. Some people are okay with doing this. I prefer horizontal. Give me more space. See my arms. Because I'm 5'11". I'm thick, tall. I am a full tall woman. Now I'm not like Angela Reese and them girls. I met them. Oh, this is me. God damn, this hoe is a giant woman. I know. I mean, models in Miami, they hang around 5'11" to like 6'2". So as a 5'11" girly, I've actually gotten taller. As a tall girly, I stand with them as well. New York taught me how to stand stronger and taller amongst other giants. But when I saw that basketball woman giant, I was New York Fashion Week. I will never forget it. We were living in the same hotel, so I'm not that far. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, she walked past me. All I said was, and I looked down at her feet, because I was like, well, I struggle with my feet. What's she wearing? I wasn't starstruck. I only saw her once on LeBron's barbershop show. So I saw her because she's a giant. You can't miss. Like, I'm a giant, but there are Shaqs in the world that are women. So as a giant amongst norms, I am always visible because I'm a giant. But amongst other giants, I shine because I'm it's like physical and then it's spiritual. So I saw her and I was like, and then like my spirit cut me from looking at her, and I looked at her feet because I wanted to see what shoes she was wearing, and I would never forget that moment. But you know who wait, I'm gonna drop this bomb. You know whose power I saw in real life that really kind of like put more respect on his name? The motherfucking Rock. Mm. Mr. Johnson himself. Whew, I was going to Equinox down in Times Square area. I'm not gonna tell you exactly, but I'm just gonna say the area. and I'm walking in. So I think I was kind of like, I just finished checking in, so I was looking down. My head, literally, from my phone, my head tilted up. I didn't even move it. It felt like somebody moved my head for me. And I look, and you see this wide, whew. I said, oh, that is power. Because he's not tall. Like, we're probably the same height. He might be like a little bit taller than me, but his width. And he has this, I don't know him now. This was probably 8 years ago at this point, more like 8 years ago, when he was wider. He's older, he's slimmer. I don't know, his movies, I don't know, but he's slimmer now. Fine. But I don't know what that power feels like. I'm worked with Jason Momoa, so I know what his presence feels like in comparison to The Rock's presence, because physical is different than online. You see them all the time. You think you know them. They look smaller. Beyonce's shorter than I thought. Rihanna's taller than I thought. Like, Sierra's taller than I thought. Venus, when I met Venus the Equinox, she's tall. Well, you know. So anyways, my point is, I had to learn the difference between physical power and then internal power. So I've gone through different transformations in general. I'm currently going through my Spanish transformation. Shoot, you might see me one day speaking Chinese. I'm not even kidding, but I'm gonna pop up. Honey, China, like, listen, don't give me time, bro. Give me just let me figure out where to put it in my schedule to learn it, and then you know what I mean. So I'm 3 years I've been going through my Spanish transformation. I know more Spanish. I have communities. I have communities where I can leave, come back to a community. That power. Why? Because I can hop in. Now we have to expand to Africa, China, another Spanish country. I want to go to Italy. I have vision for sure. Okay, let's keep going. Damn. Hi, Lucas. Have a great, wonderful 4th. You as well, Ghost in the Shell. Lucas, why? I don't know why. My God. You're so cute. Lush. Yes, I try. Okay. I can't see something. Comments are being hit. Keep it cute in the comments or you'll get the boot. You're so beautiful and fine. You don't need any outside intervention. Oh, thank you. Let me double check. You see what I'm doing though? Oh, you know what? We gotta do this. Yes, I forgot. I totally forgot. Today is the day. All right, let's do it. We're gonna just jump into it because I'm literally right here doing this. If you have more time, we're gonna start at the top. So I think we're gonna go top down. Let me get this off. Hold on, y'all. I take the top off the Maybach. I take the top off the Maybach. I take the oh, let's just leave. Oh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Oh, child. Maybe we should put a sports bra on? No. Maybe. Maybe. Should we put a sports bra on? Yeah, let's do a sports bra. Hallelujah! Oh. I think I might need to. I don't want to shave this time around. I think we're gonna do lasering. We could probably do a wax, but I think I might just do lasering. Body tea. What Tyler be doing? Oh, y'all see my hair? Oh my God! I did it! Oh. It's a little boneless though. It is. But it's good though. I wanted it flat enough so I could just genuinely take care of it. You know what I mean? It just feels like my hair has individual strands of hair. And I have more weave left so I can braid it in. But for the bonnet patrol, the bonnet police officers who've been checking on me, my turban, I didn't feel like exposing my hair. We were just talking about something specific. This is nice. Okay, wait, bro. Oh, oh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Oh, child. Things will get brighter. Get your head out. Oh, child. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, cute outfit change, make it quick. All right, hair vibe. Let's do hair vibe before we do oil and wood therapy. So I think I keep saying it, but I am going to add more hair because it's giving, okay, for my ladies, but also the men out of here in general. So it's a boneless look. It's meant to be as light and as airy as possible, as if my own just natural hair, which is braided up until the braid, is just kind of like singled. Because it's summertime, I typically get braids more fall, winter, but I decided to do it now because we might travel, etc., etc. I don't know what I'm going to do, so I wanted my hair to be done individually. This is positive because it's going to help me just kind of like, oh, I want to do oil droplets. You know what I'm saying? Easier access for my root work, if that's what the word is, for my parts. Like this, don't know what that is. I will figure it out. I pray it's not, I don't know. So I need to see my scalp in order to take care of it, because I don't have a hairstylist here to like, oh, your hair is here. Nope, let me see for myself. Okay, we good. No bald spots, like that. So that's my plaits. Second reason is it's flat enough where I could easily braid it back or down, and boom, I could throw a wig on. So if I want to switch it up, it won't be difficult at all. So yeah. Second, I wanted my hair done yesterday. So I used what I had, and honestly, it only took me literally like a pack and a half of weave to just braid my hair into individual parts. Okay, so what else? But I think today, because I now see what it looks like on day 2, I will feed in some more so that at least it's a bit fuller, because I don't see me wearing a weave tomorrow. You know what I mean? But I do think I'm going to keep my hair like this for the next like 3 months, for at least for summer. But I can put a wig on, I can switch it up, but at least my hair is done for the summer, and I don't have to worry or try to listen, dark matter will hit you and you'll be like, I don't fit the mold, I don't look. No matter how confident anyone is, everyone goes through a moment of insecurity, and not like you're insecure, but you might doubt. That's the word, doubt. That's the word. It's not just insecurity, but doubt and will cause you, it will lead to insecurity and then depression and blah blah blah. So yeah, so that's my hair update. I do need to edit the video, but I just want to share because again, I am growing my hair and I'm learning what hairstyles, how to take care of it. You know, should we do scalp exposure in summer? Should we do scalp exposure in fall, aka braids? Will this help my hair grow? I also was going to do them smaller to give like, you know, smaller, which would have given more hair as well. But I didn't want them to be too small where I took the braids out and I pulled my hair out. So I didn't want to have, I forgot what they were called, but just like, you see how you can see my parts and you can see my square? When I take my hair out, I'll be able to see it because it's big enough. Any smaller, I think I've done a little bit of small. It's like, this is too small. And some people go even smaller where you can't, some people go so small you can't even see their scalp. This is as small as I was willing to go because if I keep this in for 2 to 3 months, it gets heavier. Another reason why I kept mine kind of like boneless. The goal is not to just a cute hairstyle. No, I'm focusing on my hair's growth, but I wanted it to be cute enough where I can just wake up, take the bonnet off, and then keep going versus my afro, which if you join me, love my afro, she's gorgeous, but she be like, put me up. I'm tired of them watching me judge me. So yes, she needed a break, and as well as I did. Now, yeah, so I do typically like to wear like Bob Marley braids, or if you're hanging out with me, like and subscribe if you haven't already, by the way. Forget to say that. Like and subscribe. So like Bob Marley braids, normal braids. My photo I posted, the video I posted the other day at the lagoon, those were heavier braids. I left those in for 3 months, and my hair was pulling at my roots, and it was thinning my hair again. So I'm just reworking styles to see if it works for me. Okay. I gotta cover my bases. Okay. Maybe later in life I'll cut it up and put that somewhere to retrend. How long is the video? 2 hours? Child, we'll see. I don't know. Y'all see, I used to do clips. I should do more clips, but by the time I'm done, I'm tired. I'll be like, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Just see me tomorrow. Come join me tomorrow. We'll talk again. I will repeat some stories of my life because what happened at 19 happened at 19. And when I speak about what happened at 19, that's still a storyline later in life because I was at 19. You understand? So yeah. Okay. Got that out the way. No, I don't want to say I got that out the way. But I do need to cover my bases, y'all. I need to cover my bases. I don't even want to wear my watch. Where am I going? Let me not even lie to myself. I don't like being tracked. I do. I like to track my steps. I don't want them tracking my steps for me. Okay, hair, body. Let's do, so this is a recommitment. I like the light in here, but let me see what this gives from this light. Smooth operator. Wait, what are y'all up to? Happy Saturday. Happy 4th. I will check comments once I get back to in front of the camera. Oh. 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 I knew I was a tripper. Okay, then. Armani, eat your food. Armani, oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. My dog done ate my cat food. He be so green. I'm like, what's on his mouth? Hold on. You were doing so good. You did so well. You were doing, what happened? Poitier. Poitier, Armani. Child, hold on. I felt it too. I'm like, let me go see what he got going on. I can feel it. So y'all stay over here for a second. He knocked her food down, so I had to readjust her over there. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Y tu comida mucho? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Más problemos? Did you all see him do something? agua? Full agua? Ooh.
All right, let's go back in. And I felt it, and I was like, let me go see what he has going on, you know? And then I saw her food knocked down, and then therefore, I saw him, I saw his mouth. Oh, girl, whatever. Just keep moving, y'all. I ain't got time. We made it this far, okay? We made it this far. All right, so, comments before we keep moving. Let me just drink some water. Oh, yeah. Robert, thank you for the love. Lucas, welcome back. I'm a white ninja. I thought you've been here before. Versatile Lee. Period. Be Will, how's your day going? Seems like you're vibing with me. I love it. Ooh, child. I mean, you could lose your freaking mind with you here. You're freaking awesome. Aww. Thank you. I appreciate it. I tap. What? I didn't. No one asked you, Jerron. I love your boobs. Me as well. One year, I spent a lot of time in the sun. You know when you see those older white women who clearly spend a lot of time in the sun and their skin is like burnt or like darker and their boobs are deflated? That was me for 1 year. My boobs were not like this. I'm like, Lord bless me. I do not take them for granted. So yes, thank you. But they did go through a healing process. I think I might like it here. Aww, you think? What do y'all expect? I like watching Miss India when she does her live streams. Don't get me twisted, but we're not the same. I be like, this girl had on a little t-shirt skirt. I said, okay, we stepping out with little t-shirts on. Let me step out with my little t-shirt. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe we should like it depends on the day. Maybe. I found my Capricorn soulmate Pisces. That sounds like a lot. No pressure. Are you using your microwave? Girl, Olive Cat, I did. I typically only use a microwave for like if I have leftover food. No, if I have leftover like pizza or anything like that. I know I'm whispering it. If I do have leftover pizza, sometimes I'll throw it on the stove if I'm just in the mood. But I typically just preheat it or reheat it. When it comes to my coffee, I do have a machine that I also use that's not a microwave, so it tastes better, but the microwave is my easy look. I didn't say I was perfect. I did not say I was perfect. I don't like using a microwave because it just takes away from the food, but coffee is like, I'm using instant coffee this week, and therefore I'm genuinely I'm quickening my own self. You know, I said quickening the spirit. So yeah, this week I ended up last week, no, I think this will be week 2. So probably this Sunday, I'll buy another bean for my coffee and I'll make it in the machine, but I was not in the mood to use that machine this week. I needed my time and energy for other things, and sometimes the machine, it just takes the baristas, it just takes time to clean it, to do it. But it is much better. It's a better taste. Hi, remember me? I think so. It's been a minute though, risen. But he has risen, so I remember. Body, yaddy, yaddy. Okay, I'm caught up on the comments. We are back in center. What up, Lucas? Okay, thank you so much. I'm done. You don't have to tell me everything that's coming to your mind, okay? Just be. Just vibe. Just vibe. 42. So we need to get some more. I would like to buy some more. Maybe I should do a little bit more now.
I like the hair. It looks good. It's just thin. It just looks like thin hair. Because the other girlies that I saw who did this hairstyle, they basically had like weave in the back. I decided to do individuals. I do my why. Now that I'm playing with it, this is only day 2 of it being done. Now that I'm playing with it, we might just do that today. So it looks more fuller than this. That's funny. I went from like thick, dense, natural hair to thin weave. But I'm working on my length more than anything. It's still giving boho chic, which I love a boho vibe. But we don't want to have like, it's not just boho. It's like we don't want that vagabond spirit, because to have a vagabond spirit is just like you don't have stability and you're just all over the place. And that's fine for a season, but again, like I said earlier, it's so easy nowadays to get stuck in something. So I like to go places and travel while also, learning about the culture, etc. But while also, which one is this? This is long or short? I think this is the longer pieces. Okay. We're back on another weekend. Oh, and I need food, breakfast. I think it's fine. I don't feel like doing more. I'm tired. I just finished 2 days. I'm like, this is 3 more. Let me just rock it like this. And I'll consider doing a different style later. I don't feel like doing it right. That's a process. And I'm like, I might just, okay, just because. I'm going to end up, oh, I know he is not doing that thing. ¿Qué pasa? Oh, okay, to be in. Try to come in de casa or to tranquilo fuera? Okay. Come on in. Okay, he had to come back in the house. That's all. He wants to come back in. I do play with him. We'll go play a little bit later in the day. It's still kind of early. I still want this like vibe, but I don't really feel like making a mess. I don't feel like spending my weekend cleaning up this mess. I just did my hair, and I'm like, we're gonna let this be the hairstyle, even though I think it's thin, but it's also a part of why I didn't make it heavy. So I have to like kind of psych myself out because I want the visual, but I also want my real hair to be the visual. So I'm kind of like coding it differently. Because if anything, men, I know men are like, you don't probably know this conversation, but I have a couple women in here. Don't get it twisted. I know the fellas are but the women are paying attention. So, I'm not going to tell you my details, but since there's a few of us in here, I can also, like, the Bob Marley locks where the girls have the locks, they're big and cute. I can put them on top of these. So I made them thin enough so I can still versatilize it. Versatility, but I want to versatile it. I think I'm saying it correctly. Child, whatever. Let's get off of the topic, okay? When it comes to black woman hair, just leave me alone. Let me be. But I will do this. Wait, should I do it? Should I do it, y'all? Jermaine, you would try to come in now. You think you're slick. You think you are so slick, Jermaine. Mr. Wilson. You know that movie? Mr. Wilson. You think you're so slick, bro. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. And just because I'm speaking about it doesn't mean I'm falling for it now. Nope. Not falling for it. After our last conversation, fell for it. After our last conversation, I did my hair. I like you. Jermaine trying to peep my moves. Dang, back up, Jermaine. No, good afternoon. If you're just now joining, or you're probably like waiting for the moment to speak, thank you. Um, yeah, ciao. Let me go ahead and quicken this because Jermaine trying to catch my moves. Jermaine trying to see what's going on. Where do I need to be? Right. Let's plan. But yeah, hair is done with still versatility. So we're gonna. I think this might work the way that I'm hoping it does. Like look at the little thingy. Oh my god! Let me see. Let me just see. Oh wait, no. Is that why that came out? Can't be. Let me see. Let me just see. It wouldn't take too long to try. I need to see it for myself. All right, thin. And then we add a little bit more to make it thicker. But how much more? Let's see. If I don't see it, I won't know. I think it looks good. I don't want it too thick because, ooh, that's more work. It's not even just more work. It's too heavy. Like in the summertime, you don't want to be the heaviest version of yourself. You want to be. I want it to be able to fly. Like, wait, what you doing? Whatever the fuck I can. I gotta go. Bye. And I'm talking like body as well. Like I might start doing some running. I'm gonna start running again because I'm thick right now and I can feel it. And that's okay. I want it to be thicker, but now I don't want to. Summer is eating as well, so I don't want to be thick going into summer and then eating more because we're gonna have a harder time in fall season trying to slim back down. So I want to start running again while I can because once fall season comes in, I have a new job project that I'm working on. New York's been reaching out, so I'm considering New York, but for work. I mean, it's all work and life and it's all together, but like actual producing and acting, reignite those fires. But they've been reaching out to me, so it's basically the table's prep. I didn't show up. The table's prep. I just like, okay, un momento. You know how hard it is to leave vacay mode. But if I can run like 1 or 2 seasons, I'll be good. And I genuinely mean like groundwork. The older you do get, not saying the harder it feels to do groundwork, but the older you get, it's still the same. I think it's just the style. I don't really care to have that much hair. It's a little thicker. And if I go swimming, it's gonna be so light. Oh, girl, this is pretty. That's what I'm saying. Like, tripping. Yeah. We'll save the hair though when I need to refresh the braids. Cause this was like what, $150? No, $100. But roughly $100. If I would have sewed this in, it would cost me probably like $300 more. But it wasn't. I wanted to sew it in and do it that way, but sew-ins are only great if I'm trying to like just wear a sew-in. But for my actual natural hair, oh no, yeah, I could do a sew-in, but it would have to be curly hair. Because if I wear it straight, then I have to flat iron it and hair damage. The whole point is growth, length, longevity. Oh my god, look at the mess I made for 2 seconds. Hold on, y'all. I'm so tired. But yeah, so happy 4th. Hi, Jermaine. What are you have planned today? What are you doing today? Anything worth sharing, or are you chilling? Are you grilling or are you chilling? Oh, that's gonna be my question. Are you grilling or are you chilling?
Are you grilling? Are you chilling? Are you grilling? Are you chilling? Are you grilling? Are you chilling? All right. We're gonna just leave the hair where it is for now, and we'll adjust it as we will. Okay. From me to look. Just I don't know what did I think some pieces there. Oh, did I find it? Some pieces I do remember are small, and probably should get a little extra hair with no pressure. So let me just do it now. I don't want to do it now, to be honest with you. That's why I keep prolonging it. Why you excuse may I help you, sir? Why your booty in my face? Armando. Armando. My dog is so I want to play. He was looking at me right now. I'm like, dang. Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna do this one again. What are you doing? I have not made my bed. Don't worry. Don't look at that. What are you doing, sir? That's why he be outside. He just be making noises. Okay. I think it's scratching his back on my wood floors. Ahem, ahem. Armando. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Don't start barking. Don't do that. I'm not in the mood to do all that. Little dirty booty. Staring at me. That's you, sir. Okay. I could leave it like that, but I think it's going to pull out if I do. Hold on. Maybe like this. It's my first time doing it like this. I'm actually quite surprised. Whew. Chilling. This heat wave is too much. That's also a little. I'm not nervous to come where there's a heat wave because, as you see, my day is very, very chill. It's very relaxed, and I think the more time, I think the more people are like if you give in to the heat, you're going to explode. If you give in to the heat, you're going to explode for sure. So you have to find you calm, cool, and collected practices so the heat wave doesn't take you out. If you get agitated easily, boom, heat wave got you. If your house is filled with plastic, boom, heat wave got you. You know how plastic couches, like my grandmother had a plastic couch or a covering on her plastic couch, and it's sticky. Yeah, so this a lot because we're living a very plastic society. A lot of the plastic is going to either catch fire, it's going to be sticky, it's going to be very just like icky because it's going to be so hot and sweaty. Like, I'm not even kidding. So I'm like, I want to travel. I want to rent a place for 2 months. This is what I do. So I want to rent a place for like 2 to 3 months. It's more affordable that way. But I'm like, the where I'm at, I'm not mad about it. I like where I'm at. I'm not in love. I love where. Wait. Let me not cap.
I only like where I'm at um because I like where I'm at. I would love where I'm at if I invested more into it, so then I might not travel. It's either or. I could do both, but I can't do both with the level of joy that I would like currently. So I could stay where I'm at, spend all the money I would spend traveling in my home and glorify it even more. Comfort, chairs, cutesy, bootsy, dootsy. Or I could travel somewhere else, invest into that place for 2 to 3 months. It will clearly be a different aesthetic. It'll probably still be a studio because studios are just perfect for someone like my size, or a 1 bedroom, if anything. Or if I find a good 2 bedroom. But I think if I find a good price point for 2 beds, amazing. But if I find a price point for 2 bedrooms, amazing. But I'm also willing to wait for a brownstone in New York. Like, I will stay cheap, tight, affordable for myself, for saving for my brownstone, for sure. That is fine with me. Oh, girl, y'all call me what y'all want. We'll pop out with a whole house. Not even a brownstone in a very specific area. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember the time y'all were judging me? I was saving up, ducking off, staying to myself, living in Mexico. Okay, my rent is pretty. I didn't pay for my rent. God bless me. God bless my name. Okay, but it's nothing even crazy. It's just like, I don't know, child. Oh yeah, the heat wave. So just be mindful. That's why I've been testing out different water vibrations. I do chlorophyll. Oh, there's one. I do chlorophyll, and I have like other things I put in my water, but I don't always find fresh rosemary like I would like, so I might have to find it online, which is crazy, and then have it shipped here, but I might have to buy it like a seasoning because I bought it fresh from Walmart the other day and it was like already done. They had no fresh rosemary. So if you can't find fresh rosemary or fresh seasonings or whatever, herbs, then buy it in the seasoning packet and then put it in your water. Season your water because water is not going to be enough to get through this heat wave. You're going to need magnesium, magnetism, copper, iron. Like, you're going to just need so much more because the sun is depleting. That's why people are passing, because the sun can literally take your life. So you should restore what the sun is going to deplete. Salt, sea salt, iron, but pause all that. Fruit. Just eat more fruit. If you eat more fruit, you don't have to buy chlorophyll and all of those things. If you don't eat a lot of fruit, you probably should. Now, I'm speaking as a woman who doesn't eat a lot of fruit because I do all of my other supplements and vitamins and things. But I do have a mango that I just was gifted. This lady, she just gave me a mango. And then I'm definitely going to buy some oranges. I would highly recommend watermelon, orange, anything juicy. I got celery juice. We have celery juice back into rotation. So we want to just keep our vibes high. And the sun is going to do it anyways, but people always are like, "Oh yeah, sun children, we're blood melon." Sure. But it can still deplete us, you know? That food is good, but coffee is good, but the second cup is never as good as the first cup because too much of anything is bad for you. Too much water can be bad for you. So the sun, as blessedful as it is to us, it can also be depleting because too much of anything is bad. So the fact that it's heating up like this doesn't matter your complexion. It matters what's inside of you. Spiritually, yes, but also physically. Drink better water, better quality water. I would highly recommend spring water over purified water. And then I will recommend fruit over water. Has more benefits. Water is a filler. It's not really like water is just to help fill you up so you're not hungry all day or dehydrated. And when I'm really dehydrated, I go for Gatorade. Oh, Gatorade's not good for you, bro. It is fulfilling my soul.
Give me the blue, ice blue. Give me the icy, icy. Oh, okay. This is gonna take. I mean, it's just feeding. I'm gonna do a little bit as I see. This is like a little bit fuller. Europeans have no AC. Me neither do I. Most countries, and what's interesting, the fact that Europe, which they have money, the fact that they do not have electricity, or they have electricity, the fact that they don't have Wi-Fi. Oh God, the fact that they don't have the fact that they don't have AC is, that's a great environmental choice, but it also is going to cost them. When I first moved to the lagoon, I didn't have AC in my palapa. I had to have I didn't have a refrigerator at the time. I bought a cooler, and every day I would have to go buy ice, and I would have to, survive. So I don't know, man. Y'all get it together. Nobody was there for me when I was going through it. I mean, I had an Algerian guy buy me some things, and he just bought everything I needed. I was like, thank you, Lord. He's like, what you need? I said, a refrigerator. Let's go. Thank you. We went that day, literally from the coffee shop. Like, let's go now. Fine. Fine with me. And I was like, oh, I'll get a small one. He was like, no, get a regular one. Big? You gonna, okay, fine with me. And I just kept saying, fine. But yeah, I just think they don't, like, as a Floridian who's gone through hurricane season, aka no electricity, and it's a little cooler during hurricane season, but I'm just saying, learning and knowing how to survive during storms, whether it's heat, whether it's storms, whether it's hurricane, whatever, learning survival is a skill. Everyone's not. I think the people who probably passed away, I don't know their ages, and God bless their families and condolences, but I don't think they were prepared. Shade. You know what, they walk around here in the USA? Some people in China, or some of the Koreans, I remember, used to do this, but most Chinese people do it, and then I see the Mexicans do. You should walk around with an umbrella. Okay, like these are things that you see my big hat that I wear that covers my entire front and my entire nape, all the way down to my neck. I learned that from an abuela. I saw how she was moving, and I was like, oh, this is what I should wear in the summertime? We were in the jungle at that season, so I was learning a lot in general, but that's when I learned about coverage. Keeping myself covered. Walking out with your skin exposed, you better off with a hijab. Because at least it creates a cooling effect. Excusez-moi, Armando. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Para mí? Gracias. Ah, he wants to play. Oh. Okay, come on. My dog is very fast. I'm so proud of him. He is so fast. Child, yesterday, the first day I took him outside of the gate, I was nervous, but I'm like, we have to do it. So, and I've taken him further walks, but on a leash. This was his first time off of a leash. And he chased down 2 pit bulls. I'm ducking off to the gate. I'm standing close to the gate like, come on, kid. I'm not going over there. Y'all better find your way. So he chased them down. But he was literally having so much fun. Like, he's been basically in the house coddled, so to speak. And like, someone did say, like, he needs to, but he hasn't gotten his shots yet, so I have to take him to get his shots. And I don't want him to be out and about because he don't have his shots. But I did take him to the veterinarian in general to get some medicine, et cetera, et cetera. So we have to go back. I think we're in July, so now I had to wait like 10 days or whatever. So in that time frame, I told myself I was going to help train him to get stronger with, like, I don't want to have to walk him
all the way because taxis won't take us. I don't want to have to walk him all the way. I want us to just have a walk. The last time I took him to the vet, me and him were fighting off dogs. I'm not trying to fight off no dog, nigga. You gonna stay in the house, just don't get sick. But we did it and he's fine. So now I'm like, okay, well, let me prepare him for the dogs that, like, Mexico and maybe other countries, but I know Mexico for sure. Their dogs are free. They're just walking around doing things. I've seen canine, just all kinds of dogs, okay? Pit bulls, everything. Not a Rottweiler, surprisingly, but definitely every other possible dog. Some of them are aggressive, obviously protecting their territory, but and they've not done anything. So my test for him as well as myself is for us to walk to where we have to go. It's like a 30-minute walk off the leash where he can defend his mother self. Cause last time I walked him, girl, them dogs looking at me, I'm looking at them, back up. Ah. Now I don't probably have to be like that, but I'm not trying to get bit. Why would I wait to see if they gonna bite me? You know, I'm fighting for my life before they bite me. Call me crazy if you want to. Knock on wood, I rebuke it. But yeah, me and my dog made it out alive, and everything was okay. I've gotten bitten by a dog before, so I genuinely know that if you wait till the last minute thinking this dog gonna be nice to you, he might just bite you just to prove a point. You never know. They got to go through initiations as well as dogs. So anyway, so I take him out the first day off a leash. 2 dogs are right in our face. I'm like, oh my God. Like, why? I'm like, why? If you see my dog, I don't know, I pray he gets a little bigger, but I'm sad if he's the size he is, you know, it's fine. Glory to God. I don't need, I can get another dog. But I was nervous for him because he's a little smaller as far as his stature. But my dog is very aggressive and he's very protective, even though he's young and learning. And he's fast. Like, he loves running. Like, when I need to get my steps in and I haven't gone for a walk or like my typical walk or like the gym, which I haven't been going to the gym, to be honest, I just chase him. Me and him we just run around playing, man. I'm good. 2,000 steps. He loves running. He loves that. So I knew once I took him out of the gate that he would just find something to chase after. So, because there are a lot of dogs around, he sees them. The dog comes over to him because he's basically new in the neighborhood. Dog comes over to him. He chases the dog off. I'm like, relax, Armani, relax. They're playing. I'm just going to say they're playing. They're doing their thing. The dog, get the other pit bull, more aggressive, comes over. My dog chases them down. I'm just like, I'm in awe. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm literally in awe because I'm like, okay, look at my dog. Yeah, you know. So he chases them. And then he comes back. They come back. He chases them again. He comes back. He chases them the second time. And then they chase him and he runs to me inside the house because I'm not fighting no battles, babe. This is dogs on dogs. So he runs inside the gate. I'm like, yes, it's real out here. You can't just you gotta hold your ground. If you're gonna do that, you gotta keep up with it. But I'm trying to teach him. We haven't gone further than our gate. Our outside of our gate neighborhood is a street. So outside of that, there are, houses with their dogs that are typically outside. And I don't want him to feel like he has to attack everybody because he's so protected. So I don't want him to feel like that. I want him to, I'm going to take him out in a little bit. Well, usually I take him out in the afternoon, but I'm going to take him out in a little bit so he can have that camaraderie. So if I wanted to let him go explore, he will be comfortable and not chasing every dog down like he's trying to protect everybody. I will say this though, he's not barking at humans and things, so I like that. He's only really barking at their dogs. But I genuinely want him. Another dog yesterday I took him out. This is like day 5. So yesterday I took him out and he The dog next door is older, like it has blue eyes, so it's just much older. Most of them are older, except the two young ones from except the young one from earlier. So he came over after my dog was chasing some other dog. The big dog came over and just looked at him. I looked at the big dog, older, and I'm like, thank you. I'm just saying, I kept saying thank you. And the big dog lets my dog kind of like sniffle and play around with him without being aggressive towards my dog. So it made my dog less aggressive. I thought it was just amazing. I was like, you know, senses the dog clearly is aware that my dog is new, and the dog is older, so he's not trying to chase down dogs. You know what I'm saying? But he came over to where we were standing to like kind of greet my dog. I thought it was it's all new for me. So I thought I'm in my mind, I'm like, wow, look at the animal kingdom. I'm like, this is full animal kingdom in the works. Like I'm genuinely intrigued by it. I just don't want no one to get hurt, you know? So I thought that was really cute. I know my dog wants to go out and play more, which I'm happy about, but it's like just that training of like outside, inside, not too much. Outside, inside, not too much. Protect casa. I always say protect casa. Like protect casa, pero have fun. And when he was chasing the other, I was like, tu amigos, it's tu amigos, it's tu amigos. Like, it's no necesito hablar mucho, just tranquilo. So, yeah. Ghost in the Shell, real talk through umbrellas. No, umbrellas, I bought one. Shoot, I have my hat, my shades, and my umbrella, and my water. But umbrellas do work. And you typically learn this from the younger kids. Or, sorry, learn this from the older ladies. From the swamp? Where? Where in the swamp are you from? Like, Beyblade? But yeah, life without AC is like this home doesn't have C, but it's insulated very well, so it feels really good. Like I'm cold right now, but like I'm not freezing. It feels like cool. It feels really cool. But yeah, no, I think ACs are something that every household should have, even if you don't use it often, like a radiator or like a gas stove. Oh, okay. It's good. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Woogie, woogie, woogie. So that's another reason I'm like, my house is good, but it's so, like, you know what's so funny? Everyone's like, oh, heat wave. It's cold where I'm at. Like, it's wet and damp. But I live in a desert. So first things first, I've learned how to grow in a desert. Ah, glory to God. So all deserts aren't a bad thing. Plus, I'm seeing all the greenery pop in. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Hold on, y'all. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I agree. There are certain things as a kid that I wanted to do. Like y'all have to understand as well. I used to travel to the Bahamas as a kid, and I just learned. I was humbled through my traveling, and it always just kind of like I always like that experience of just like reminding myself that everyone doesn't have the blessings or things that I have, and that I shouldn't take it for granted. Even if it may seem like everyone has it, it's just they people don't. Like the fact that Europeans who have money in their like country decided to go no contact, decided to go no AC. like like their weather people didn't predict anything. They didn't say, hey, go buy a unit that you can plug and put in your window. Like that's crazy. Maybe they did and people just didn't listen because I'm 80 years old, I've been here, summers have been fine. Like that's whew. Because you can literally just buy one on Amazon, plug it in and keep it pushing, right? You pay more money, but you can do that. Another thing you can do is to buy a fan and go from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's always a will and there's a way. But if you're not prepared to survive, if you're not trying to survive, then you won't. I feel like survival, I said this earlier, but survival is a skill. And even if it could be something as simple as making sure I have extra water so I don't have to go buy it weekly. So if I go get water, I already bought some, but I'm probably gonna today or tomorrow, I'm gonna go when I go get more water, I'm going to fill up the big canteen, which is last like a good week and a half, and then I'm gonna probably fill up um you know what then? Because then I'm gonna have to buy another one of the like a plastic bottle that you just buy and that's what you use. I don't mind filling that up like 2 or 3 times. But then there's the other one. I don't know what it's called, but it's like it's reusable. It's meant for it. So I want to buy another one just so I can have water and not feel like um, I don't have something in my home, specifically water, or just having like extra food. Um, they kind of slowed down on speaking about like shipments being delayed, but I'm seeing certain things on the back end. Nothing crazy just yet. More so like if it gets hot to the point where electricity or flights, they take boats now, but I'm just saying, if it's so hot where humans are passing out, imagine technology. That's another reason I feel like they had to turn CERN off, because from my research, if you joined me earlier, CERN was typically turned off like February, April. Like they did it February one year, but they typically turn it off in April. Why now did they wait till June? That's something I also caught that was interesting. I was like, why did they wait till June to do it versus April? So they were trying to like stretch it a little bit longer, but because of just how hot it is, it's going to take more water, it's going to take more energy to protect that huge machine from the sun. That's why it's in Switzerland, because of the weather. So I thought that was fascinating. So I feel like I don't want to say anything you want to get done, do it in the summer, but anytime and we don't know if this heat will last beyond summer. So I think, what we've been hearing about, the heat wave, the weather, yeah. Time is now. Hooey. I'm just, I, God is good. Okay. And that's all. Leah, honey, like, let's back receipts. That's all I have. Receipts. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do this one. Because everything it's going to start popping in. You know what's going to be fascinating to me? When I'm doing the same thing I'm doing now, but just a couple months from now or years from now, and then just more people. I'm like, where y'all come from? Where were y'all? Like, I never understand where people just come from. I know. It's like, yeah, scrolling and things, but I'm just saying, like,
maybe something in me changes. Maybe there's a visual that changes. I'm always curious to know the why behind things because I just think it's so fascinating. What if I don't change, will it remain the same? But if I do change, I don't know. I'm just chit chatting at this point. All right, I'll have a. This is like the last piece I have. I'm gonna do, and then I'll clean this up, and we'll do some more later. Because then I'm gonna get into a full on hair session, which was not the plan either. Just slowly but surely, I'm gonna just be adding it in here and there. Nothing crazy. Plus, what is it called? Nervous system. Readjusting my nervous system for more. I usually have like my only biggest platform that I have when I'm live streaming. At the moment, I'm still growing, but just in general, the most I've had has been like 2,000 viewers in real time watching me, and that's on Amazon, right? But I'm like, oh, I want to expand further to Amazon just for my own growth because if I'm hitting 2,000 there and I get better and stronger and da 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 da, I can go 3,000, 4,000. You know what I mean? So I can carry a good. Typically, I range like 1,000 viewers casually, not casually, but like when I'm in it and I'm doing it, 1,000, 1,000 between 2,000 has been my newest increase, and then now I'm like I'm trying to go from the 2,000 to like 3,000 increase, but going down the same path I have been going down, yes, I would grow just from consistency, but I'm learning through other outlets, YouTube, Twitch, etc., how to like expand. I don't know how else to say it, but really just to expand. And um and then like so my Google does a million a month. Amazon casually does like 500K. If I work it like a million, if I'm really in it 2 million, and then every other platform is like 50K. It depends on what I post. But as far as like my live streaming, right? YouTube now we're kind of getting better. It's growing from like 10K monthly viewers to like 50K monthly viewers, and then we'll keep going to 100K. Da, 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 da. And then obviously real time live streamers or real time viewers for my live stream. But no pressure. When I started my Amazon, I only had 2 viewers, and now I have 2 million. So I'm okay with the process because there's an energy of management that comes with trying to, I don't have a team spiritually, thank God, yes, but I don't have people helping me navigate. It's me and my, me, God, spirit team, ancestors, but with the team, oh yes, obviously more expansive, more people, and that coming soon, coming soon. But I'm focusing on my core audience before I start bringing in the machine of things. Don't care to do that right away. I like to keep what I can manage until I just can't manage it anymore. Which I'm at Amazon, I'm kind of at that level. Like I can hop on and just do whatever, but I'm trying to just keep it professional as best as I can. And I'll play on Twitch and YouTube, etc., for my free space of what I want to do. But the more viewers you get, it just gets tighter. It just gets so much tighter, and that's fine. But I don't want to go on there and do my hair. Can I? Yes. Will I have 200,000 people watching me? Sure. Do I want that? Yes. But I want more money. And that's where they fell. They didn't want to give me what I was giving them. And I was like, oh shit, I'll go somewhere else. I'll start all this over. I don't want to, but you're not going to take my energy and give me nothing in exchange. Now, I do have a contract, but I had to free myself from it so that I can get more. And they're currently debating. They're currently in the talks of a bigger contract. Not to put y'all in my business, but yes. I do not mind speaking about money when it comes to like what this looks like from our perspective. But yeah, I've been on contract with them. I asked for a bigger contract. I want more, but I have to give more. But I'm like, I'm excited to see what they offer me, which is why I'll probably be in New York. But I need to be ready for what they decide.
the money that I make now is pretty sustainable. I could afford a nice apartment in a cute place, but I am creating my own life and content and travel, so it just takes a lot more investment. And I don't feel like chasing, and I don't feel like really chasing people down because I did that before. But also just like taking my time. Period. Just taking my time. Period. I've been doing this so I told you all my backstory briefly, but 19 I left home. I moved to Miami. Oh wait, no, 18 I left home. I moved to Miami at 19. Then I did Miami for a couple years, and then I moved to New York. And then after New York, I did some traveling, and then I moved to Mexico. But not as like I'm dipping away, just more of an expansion of my creativity. I've been doing this for a long time. Just not like this. I wasn't live streaming back in 10 years ago. I just started I've been live streaming for like 4 years now. Oh, okay. Hip hip hooray! Comments and we will hasta luego. Yeah, that's true. All dogs. Ghost in the shell. Sometimes I imagine a train of dogs barking farther than the eye can see. Just a train or a network of barking dogs spanning across neighborhoods. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué? Yo no entiendo. Yo poquito entiendo what you get to hablar. I understand what you're saying, but sometimes I imagine a train barking. Speaking of, did you hear his call? He was calling you. For you, Ghost of the Shell. They sense your energy too. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. See. Dogs do sense your energy to the point where I'm talking about you. AK, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Huh? What you gonna We gotta go. Now he wants to play, and I'm like chasing him. This is his chasing call. All right. What do you do? What is the movie? Is it Coming to America? Bark like a dog. One thing he has yet to learn is when I say stop, like when we play and he like bites, don't mind. But when he bites more, I'm like, ouch! He'll start doing, I'm like, ouch! That's cold word! Cold word! Cold word! Cold word! Have you ever been to jail? I've been to holding cell. I've also been through immigration. I've been through a lot. Thank God I look like this. But yeah, I have been to a holding cell, and it's long story short, it's not that long, but basically a Karen situation, and I did not want to die like Sandra Bland and other unfortunate Black Americans who get caught up in systematic things, and I kept going through the process. Case was dropped. Case was dropped. Hold on. My case was dropped because I didn't do anything, but you can see my photo. It's very like pretty intense, but not. I was that night in general was a lot because I was dealing with just my own chaos that I created, and then what was I gonna say? What more can I say about it? But I'm not mad. I really wanted you all to see my face before I embarked back on the journey you see. Because some people thought I was living a life that I wasn't, and I was stressing, my hair was falling out. So I was like, well, let me show them how and who I really am. So there's no confusion as I grow, and there's nothing to hide. So my natural hair, I was looking like. So yeah, you can find it. The photo was there. Somebody said I look like an iguana. I'm like, okay, I went through hell that night, okay? I was in a holding cell. It was dirty. I'm an A+ student. I'm like, how did I end up here? And that's when I knew, like, that's when I found this. That's when I knew, or that's when I found out about, like, or that's when I found a source. That's when I found a source in. That's when I found a source in atmospheres. Atmospheres are so important because you can go somewhere. And if people were talking about you or just stirring up chaos or, oh, one day she gonna do this, one day that's gonna happen, and then you go in that pot that's been boiling, something's gonna come from the pot that's been boiling. And I ended up going back home. Okay, I ended up going back home, and I was only at home for like less than a year or about a year, and I ended up in jail. So I just felt like atmospherically there was just a lot of crap that was built up on my name, and this is not the first time I've dealt with court or anything like that, so I don't have fear about it. Before moving to court, so something about I've learned moving globally is you will have to deal with the courts. Something I learned in general is that you will have to deal with the courts before you travel outside of where you're trying to go. Oh. So that's what he wants to do, child. He want to play. That's all you want to do is play. I'm tired. I didn't play. Armania. That's all he wants to do, y'all. That's all he wants to do. That's what we do. Just run. How many steps did I get? Let me go. I'll tell y'all later. Flowers is my code word. When I say flowers, I said, let me go. Flowers. Okay, come on.